by. As every day goes by. It wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't do something with the audio or video. But hope you guys like that new waiting screen. As you guys remember, those of you who were here last week, there was an issue with our waiting screen last time, and it messed up the first time that we went live. But we're back. We're here. Happy FriYay, everybody! But yeah, welcome in, everybody. We were live on Wednesday, and we had such a fun live, and we're so excited to be back with you guys tonight. Just kind of talk, hang out, play a little Incohearent, kind of go over some of the newer stuff that we wanted to kind of cover that as it relates to news and theme parks and all that good stuff. So we just want to say welcome. If you're a brand new subscriber, we are Gio and Grace, and this is what we do every single Friday, sometimes on Mondays, sometimes on Wednesdays. But we just hang out, we have fun, we play some games, sometimes we do some movie trivia or we talk about movies, but every week is a good time. So we appreciate you guys being here tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button for us. If you're new and you want to hang out and chat it up, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's the only way you'll be able to do it. But we appreciate everybody being here tonight. We really, really do.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so let's say what's up to a couple of people who have joined us so far. Earlier tonight, we saw Madison. What's up, Madison? And Mini Madison 2K. And then we saw Jackie earlier. What's up, Jackie?
And happy birthday to Jackie yesterday.
Yeah, so let's stop right there. I just want to say definitely a happy birthday to Jackie. We did message her, but we definitely want to say another, happy birthday. We hope you had a really good one. Obviously to us, you mean a lot. You're our friend, and we hope you had a great birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jackie. And guys, if you guys can, please, as always, just put some birthday cakes in the chat, some balloons, some gifts for Jackie. What's up, Justin? Thank you so much for coming in. And he said, you guys are almost to 1,000 subscribers.
Yes,
we sure are, Justin. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a part of that subscriber count. We really appreciate you. What's up, Eddie Cadillo?
Eddie.
Thank
Happy
you for coming
Friday.
in. Happy FriYay. He said, hey, everyone. Good evening. I had an extra hey. I hope that's okay. What's up, ladies? Happy Friday. And guys, tomorrow I believe they'll be going live. Usually they go live every Saturday, so make sure you guys check out Spine Ticks. Every Saturday night has been such a blast, and we've been tuning in for a while now. Even on the days that we go to the theme parks and we're just like super tired and we get back to the hotel room, if they're on, we're on. So it's such a great time, such a fun time.
Even if we're not chatting, we're watching.
And a big reason that I also I really enjoy their channel. And guys, you know, we're all about that theme park lifestyle. Every time we go in there, they say what's up to our theme park family. Definitely about that. But we really love how it's just about a lot of different things. It's about a lot of different kinds of passions rolled into one, and it starts with collecting and you know, that kind of culture. So definitely check them out. Honestly, such a fun time. Let's see here. Make sure I'm caught up with where. What's up, Mia? Happy Friday. And yes, thank you guys so much for putting those emojis in the chat for Jackie. Really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know if Jackie's here right now, but hopefully she'll see it.
Let's see. I'm going to go back, and it said, we're home. We had a safe flight. We had a blast at Disneyland and Universal Studios Hollywood. Glad to be home after a trip. Yay! Hope you don't have too bad of a travel hangover, honestly, because that's how we get. Like, honestly, this is how it goes. We, like, on the way over there, and we travel by, you know, we travel car a lot. So 4 hours, let's say we drive 4 hours. We get over there, you know, sometimes we spend the night, then we go to the theme park. So we're always energetic. We're happy. The travel back is always like, it's okay. Like, we're like, all right, we're ready to be home. You know, like you get homesick, you know? And then what happens is we're traveling and then we're tired and then we get home and nobody wants to like get up to do anything. It's like a drag just to like even want to have dinner. So it's definitely the hangover is real. I'm going to turn on the AC. Whew. There you go.
Thank you, baby.
Just want to grab our notebook.
Let's see.
But honestly, I'm just still thinking about like that little intro that we have now, like the loading, the stream starting soon. I really enjoyed the song. I hope you guys like it too. I don't know. I always get really excited when we can figure things out that are new or exciting. So I don't know. I'm such a nerd like that. Let's see here. Lady Sid said, can't wait for HHN. We can't wait either, honestly. We got to ring the bell for that.
Excited.
Yeah, we are so excited. So we're definitely going to be talking about that. We're going to be giving our honest opinion on that because they've only announced 2 houses so far. Mm-hmm. And one of the houses I know we're definitely excited for, and I don't know about the other one. We'll talk a little bit about that as well. All right. Mia said, happy Friday, everyone. Yes, I think we said hello to Mia. All right. No problem, Lady Sid. Thank you so much for coming in every Friday and supporting.
We really mean it.
Yes, we really mean it.
We appreciate your guys' kindness and support as well.
Absolutely. What's up, Vanessa? She said, hey, guys. Hey, Vanessa. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a great one, actually. All right. Mia said, I will chat as much as I can. I am babysitting my 1-year-old niece, but I'm here.
Oh,
good luck.
Worries,
no, honestly, I'm sure you're having a lot of fun.
I'm sure once we see her chatting more, baby will be asleep.
Exactly. We'll know. But yeah, feel free to just hang out, watch us, and hello to your niece. Hello. Definitely know the feeling of Disney wasted. Yeah, I know when, you know, I talk to Raul the doctor pretty frequently, and every time I go and we talk, like usually the next day, like he's always like, you're Disney wasted. I'm like, yeah, always. It just never fails, guys. Like, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. You get your adrenaline gets really going when you take a trip. You get really excited. And you're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get there. But I think like just from that, the walking, the eating, the time that it takes, you don't really get to lay down. You don't get to really sit down until the end of the day, really like where you're comfortable. So it takes a toll on you. But one thing, maybe one day we'll take you guys around Disneyland and we'll show you a couple of different areas where you can really just relax and maybe even fall asleep for a little while. There's places both, I think, in Disneyland, but I also think there's places outside of Disneyland. So we're gonna definitely have to show you guys around one day. I have some ideas. I already have an idea. Hold on, I'm gonna mute them. But yeah, so yeah, I think we have some really fun ideas. I've talked to Grace a lot about that. Like my favorite places to chill, rest, where I think I might be able to go to sleep, and favorite places to use the restroom. Because honestly, like I'm definitely all about all those things. Honestly, all those things. Grace always cracks on me, sends me a lot of like TikToks because, you know, as a male, I sometimes tend to take a while, you know, using the facilities of Silver Room. And so she always cracks on me because she's like, that's your favorite place to be. That's where you like. And to be honest with you, no, it's not my favorite place to be. But obviously, like, you know, sometimes it just takes a while. So as a man, I have to make sure that I know where all the restrooms are at that I might need for a while. So like I said, it's a funny thing to say, but I think like, you know, that's like, you know, finding a place to chill, to rest and all that, that's like a highly underrated Disney thing. So especially if you want to avoid the super bad Disney hangover, for sure.
All right, do we want to give a cheers real quick?
Yes, let's go ahead and let's say cheers. Happy FriYay.
Happy Friday.
There you go. I'm drinking coffee. I'm literally drinking coffee. Cheers. I don't know. Tonight I usually like to have a drink, you know. Mm-hmm. I was not feeling it, so I was good. Yeah, I was not feeling it tonight. So coffee it is. I think the coffee is like the perfect way to go for me tonight. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Justin said, so are we doing more Would You Rather? You know what? That was a really, really fun time, and we're going to definitely revisit that someday soon. But today we're going to be doing something a little different, but very similar.
Yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Incohearent.
It actually has been a while.
Yeah, so, and, you know, we're going to talk. We'll kind of like catch up and everything like that. And then in you know, a little while, we'll get started just messing around, playing around. That's basically what tonight's going to be all about, guys. Just having a really, really good time and having fun. And if you guys haven't already, just make sure you hit that like button. Tonight, I do want us to have a like goal. I think I told Grace, let's get to 50 likes. I know we can do it, guys. You guys have been incredible to us. And I think the last live, we got to almost 40 likes. So I know that we can get to 50 for this one. You guys are amazing. So
yes, let's see. I think that's an attainable goal.
Yes. And cheers, guys. Thank you. Vanessa said, I'm not drinking anything. I'm cleaning my closet. Oh, no. We have been doing that as well. So, yes. Yeah, we hate, especially, like, you know, after a while, like, if you're moving things around, there's a lot of dust. So, usually, like, I feel like we wash our hands, like, 50 times just trying to get something to drink or whatever. So, when we get into that mode, like, we kind of stay in that mode for a while.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We've been doing little by little. We're almost, like...
Yeah. So, now that the kids are off, that's what we've been doing. Like, I don't know how you guys call it or what you guys call it. I mean, you can call it spring cleaning. You can call it just summer cleaning if you want. But that's kind of where we're at right now. Like, we're looking at different things that we have. We've been throwing a ton of things away. Like, we get really behind on shredding papers. So we get like a lot of junk mail and we'll keep them in a box. And so like Grace has been like on it, like trying to get rid of all those boxes. Well, it's like one really big box of mail. So that's kind of like an insight into Gio and Grace, I guess, a little bit behind the scenes. You know, it's just we're human, you know, and so sometimes when we're on the go, especially when the kids are in school still, it's hard to get to some of the things that we like to. But now that's kind of what we're doing. We're just like trying to clean up, get ready for the summer. We just really want to be able to like be focused on what we got, you know, going on, you know, like versus like having to like really, you know, like have to clean all the time. Let's see. What's up, world? Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, but we actually took a nice little trip today. So I think we've been really promising you guys another vlog, and especially we've been talking a lot about doing a vlog like outside of the theme parks, mainly like doing something different, switching it up. And so one of the things that Grace and I have really been wanting to do, like we're California through and through, you know, like we bleed this beautiful state of ours. Like we love it here. I don't think we really ever see ourselves leaving. We know that it has its good and its bad, but we see more good than we see the bad. And so we have been wanting to do it for a while, just like we wanted to do the hotel stuff for a while. We've been wanting to take you guys around our area here in the Central Valley, but also take you guys around California in general. So show you places from Southern California, really Southern California, the coastal towns, coastal area, up all the way up north. And, you know, even eventually going really up north in California, because personally I haven't. I know Grace has because she's traveled to Oregon. I haven't. So I would really love to be able to do that with you guys. But what's really, really cool is that today, where did we go, baby?
We went to the Shinzen Friendship Garden.
I know it's weird because it's the Shinsen Friendship Garden, but then I've also seen it online as the Shinsen Friendship Japanese Garden. So, but the official name is the Shinsen Friendship Garden. So, but basically it's a garden that's located in Fresno. You guys will see a lot more, obviously, when we release the vlog. So we went today. We had a really, really good time just walking around, exploring. We actually hadn't even been to that park before that it's located in, because it's located within a park, Woodward Park. So we looked and we're like, oh my gosh, here's another vlog that we can bring to them. So like the garden was spectacular. You guys will see. And they have a lot of cool little areas that we're going to be able to show you guys. But that's going to be like one of those first things that we really are trying just to, like I said, do something a little different. We're not leaving the theme parks by any stretch of the imagination. That's the one thing we always try to make obvious, because what we try to do is we just want to bring you guys like what we like. So if it's a cool Japanese garden, that's what we like, then we'll take you there. And if it's something that, you know, we enjoy in the theme parks, and that's what we're going to do as well. I know Grace and I have been wanting to try a lot of the new foods at Universal Studios. What was the one thing that you had said that you were like, okay, we have to try this for sure?
I really want to try the kebabs.
The kebabs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to try the kebabs as well. You know, I think SoCali had said it last time, just to have it fresh. And did we say hi to SoCali?
No, we haven't.
All right, we're gonna say hi to SoCali Riffic right now. You know, I saw your name and then I just kept talking, and it's funny, last time I told you hi twice. I think it was last Friday. And then this time around I'm like, did we say? No, we didn't. But welcome in. Thank you so much. But yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, I would really like to try that as well. What about for desserts? What did you want to try?
I want to try that colossal cake. I can't remember what the name of it is. Probably colossal cake, but that giant
is that what it's
piece
called?
of well, no, I've seen it called colossal cake other places, but
yeah,
I had that big slice of chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Call them on name.
Lady Sid said, OMGs, I've definitely been a bit behind on the annual cleaning, always so busy. You know, and it gets so hard. It gets so hard, like the longer you put it off. But it's like, I always tell Grace, because Grace will like sometimes get really down and like be like, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. Which I completely see where she's getting from. But some days, like legit, like I'm like, babe, that there's no way we could have got to that, or no way that was gonna happen. So try not to beat each other up, or beat each other up. Definitely not beat each other up. Definitely not beat each other up.
I try so hard not to beat them up, guys.
Yeah, she does a really good job for the most part. But we definitely try to. I like to tell her, don't beat yourself up. Like, don't beat yourself up, because I kind of do the same thing. Like, I've been like that about the gym. Because it's been a long time. So, and I was very, very dedicated to it. So I have had to kind of like tell myself it's all good. We take breaks, or sometimes things have to get put off a little bit for whatever reason. For me, kind of getting him back into like the food that we want to try. I really want to try those empanadas. I think those empanadas look really, really good with the chimichurri. Yeah, and the flan. I would really love to try the flan. That looks so good.
I hope it doesn't taste like coconut.
Yeah. I do, because I love coconut. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
I mean, as long as it doesn't have like the coconut flakes, and maybe if it has like a coconut like flavoring, then I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Lady Sid said that garden looks so awesome. Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to post a couple pictures just to kind of give you guys a little, just an insight of what we're doing, because that's another thing. So if you guys don't already, make sure you guys follow us on one of these socials over here on top. Specifically, this one is the best one. This one's really good as well. And then we also have been keeping up with this one, Twitter, but Instagram is the one that we typically tend to update the most besides YouTube. So we're so happy that we were able to show you guys, and that was just a little tidbit. I told Grace, I go, And it's just like an insider between me and Grace, but I told her, I want this vlog to be at the very minimum 10 minutes. I think we're going to have 10 minutes. So that made me really happy to see that there was that much.
It might be more than 10 minutes because we were there for a while.
This is going to be a little bit of a different kind of vlog because I'm really wanting, when I edit it, to like leave a lot of it in. Like, I want to mix the, but you guys will see, like, because I really want you guys to get a sense of what we saw. Like, I don't want you guys just to get like these little snippets. I really want you guys to feel like you walked through the park with us to that garden. So Callie said, it looks so pretty and peaceful. What was the one drawback today, though?
It got hot.
Yeah.
It got hot. If we would have got there earlier, it would have been a little easier, a little bearable. But it wasn't too unbearable. It could have been hotter, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like the peacefulness was there, but I feel like when we started getting really hot, like it was a little harder to feel relaxed.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad there was people there, but not a lot of people there.
No, there wasn't that much people there, but there was people, like there was like a group of people that were taking photos and all that. We'll talk more about the photos and all that stuff and, within the vlog, because it is kind of like very detail oriented. Like, believe it or not, like it's crazy. Like to me, like Fresno, having a Japanese garden, like, very, very happy and blessed that we have that in our area because, we go down south for a lot of things or we go up north or to the coast. It's very, very rare where we stay in this area for something that's here that is not like a movie theater or the mall. So yeah, it was really, really cool. That pizza though, you know what? Bring the cowbell for the pizza. So, and actually, I think it might have been Vanessa who I replied to, but it's a local pizza place. So if you guys, once again, go on our Instagram, look at our stories. We had a local pizza place. Was it on our stories? Yeah, right? Yeah. I think so. Well, we had a local pizza place from around here. It's called Me and Ed's. And so we've thought about, like, we've done a short from there, but we thought about actually doing a whole vlog from there because it's a really, really cool restaurant. But they're renovating it right now. So we went in there.
At least the one we went to.
Yeah, that's the one that I would want to take.
Yeah.
Because it's like the best. There's like Me and Ed's Pizzerias. That's what it's called, Me and Ed's Pizzeria. Then there's Me and Ed's Coney Island Grill. And so that's where we like to go the most, Coney Island Grill. Mm-hmm. So
this is more of like a restaurant.
Yeah.
And the other ones are more of like
a pizza joint.
Pizza place.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's hard because they have different menu items. Like, so like they have hot dogs, they have like chili cheese fries. And if you go to like just a regular Me and Ed's, like, they don't have all of that. They'll have wings, they'll have salad, but they don't. It's like I said, it's more of a restaurant than it's more of like it's not upscale, but it's more of like a you go and you order from a menu restaurant.
Yes, and real quick, I want to add to that. I want to say what's up to I Like Cookies and Koozie. Sorry. Koozie P.
Happy Friday, Koozie P.
Koozie P. Thank you guys for joining us. We're in pizza talk. We're like knee deep in pizza talk, so it just got. But yeah, what's really cool about the Coney Island Grill too, like today, like she said, so much different things. I had a dip sandwich today, a French dip, and we were able to get like fries. We were able to get garlic cheese bread, all that good stuff. So. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, I really hope that once they finish renovating it, they also have like an outdoor area. Maybe we can either go. We've been wanting. I don't know about but I've thought about seeing if Grace maybe in the future would like to do like a stream from that area, from the river park area, and just take you guys around, try little different shops because there's so much different shops. Like imagine being able to pick out some of the chocolates that we've seen or some of like treats. There's a Wetzel's Pretzels. There's like all these cool little things. Like I know that a lot of that stuff exists elsewhere, but they do have like little mom and pop shops in that area. On top of all the cool other stuff that we like to see. So maybe one day we can do that. They have outdoor seating at Me and Ed's in that area as well. That's in River Park.
Right now they don't.
Right now they don't, but I have a feeling they will. I would be very shocked if they don't.
Once they're done with the renovation,
I think so. It might be covered, I think. Do you think they're going to cover it?
Well, you can't even go to that area.
No, I mean, but you think they're going to cover that outdoor area eventually?
So.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Yeah, so that way it doesn't get too hot.
Yeah.
So hopefully if they end up having that outdoor seating, we'll take you guys, we'll go live and maybe we'll eat there. If not, we're going to have to film a vlog. You guys have to see the rest of the food. It's really good. Justin, just go to the website and it's going to tell you like I believe step by step. But I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up, like I don't remember how I did it because it's been a while now. But just check it out, dude. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. And good luck, man. All right. Let's see. Pineapple doesn't. Okay, yes. We're not gonna start that conversation again, Justin.
You already know our stance on it,
yes.
Justin. You don't think you want to hear it for the 5th millionth time?
Yes. No. We like pineapple on our pizza. So we've always been about the savory and the sweet. I was telling Grace, I was like having a conversation with her earlier. I'm like, I really like with my like whatever I'm eating to have like multiple flavors that complement each other. Like I'm not a huge fan of like a one note thing. So like. Some chocolate cake can be good because they'll have like a spiciness to it, but dang, some other chocolate cake to me is just like one note and sweet. So, and that's where Grace and I will differ. Like she'll be like, "No, I love it. Like it's sweet. I love it." And then for me, it's just like no. So for me, like Hawaiian pizza, the reason I like it so much is even though some people aren't used to having fruit in that capacity, I think for me, I got used to it very young, and it just became like a normal thing for me. That I really grew up loving. I know people have been asking for the sun over here, but I do not miss the heat at all. Honestly, I was literally thinking about that today as we were driving, how crazy it is that you guys are like, oh man, like it's just, there's no sun here. It's so gloomy. And for us here in the Central Valley, we're already over it. Like we're already like, this, it's too hot. So if you guys never had a chance to come down to this area, it gets freaking hot. I think we talked about it last Wednesday, how it's like a dry heat, and so it feels really uncomfortable. So it's really like if you step outside without shoes, you're gonna burn your feet. Like it's that bad. And then we have a Kuzi P in here from Arizona, so he probably definitely knows more or less because we get up to 110 degrees up here, like pretty like much for like a couple weeks. So once the heat wave hits. It's like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
And honestly, I'm surprised it's not going to be like that next week because usually on my birthday, that is when it will be 108 to 110.
It's been very, very, very different. Like even obviously for those of you in Southern California.
On my birthday anyways.
But it's been very, very different this year. The weather has not been the same at all. And so I'm surprised, but for us, I think it's been okay. This week is starting to get hotter, though. It was in the 90s, I think, today, if I'm not mistaken, or at least it's going to get into the 90s. But overall, I would say you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the clouds. Enjoy the gloomy days. To be honest with you, those are some of my favorite days. Like, especially on the rainy days. Like, man, I love just being at home, like watching a movie, like just relaxing. It's the best. Kuzi said, "Careful, don't blow up the spot." To be completely honest with you, bro, it is the spot. Like in Fresno, me and Ed's is the pizza place.
And there's other places too, but honestly, it's like it's a hometown favorite.
If you ask anybody from around here, like, what's the one pizza place you think of when you think of the Central Valley, they'll say me and Ed's. I highly doubt they'll say anywhere else. To the point where like they sponsor everything, like they sponsor all the Fresno State Bulldog stuff. Like that's so. Anytime we go to football games, like you see me and Ed's memorabilia everywhere and advertisement and all that good stuff.
I think like the one that stretches out further south is probably in Bakersfield.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's popular enough to where if the kids get student of the month, like if Dominic or Avery get student of the month, they give them a me and Ed certificate for a personal pizza. Those things are good. The personal pizza slap because, like, I don't know, like just the way they cook. They cook so well. Like, I'm all the way they cook.
They don't cook like that.
They definitely don't cook like that. They cook like this. They go, hey. And I mean, they use something.
Just stick their hat on.
Actually, if it's a local place, you definitely got to help them out. They'll appreciate the good publicity. Dude, honestly, they're definitely a local place. They're more of a local franchise. But they get it. They get that publicity, dude. I'm telling you, man. They're all over the place here. And they're to the point where they're popular enough to where, like, now they have, like, that following of people who don't like it. You know, who are like, oh, that's gross. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's usually people that didn't grow up around here.
It really is. I think it's just, how do I describe it? It's more of like I don't want to call it a cracker crust.
It's not a cracker crust.
It's definitely crispy.
It's what they do is they put like cornmeal. It's like a cornmeal crust. That's why. It gets crunchy.
It gets crunchy, and then it's just different. It's different, but it slaps. It has
Yeah.
layers. That's how the way to describe it. The crust, like if you start like pulling it apart, it has like flaky layers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different than your
because
typical.
Of the way that they knead
and prepare it. Because they do have like your standard regular kind of like pizza that it's just like I don't know how to describe.
You used to have you had a friend who used to work at me and Ed's one that was like 10-15 minutes away from us, and he used to pride himself on how well he made the pizza dough. Remember?
Yeah,
that was his pride.
That particular, me and Ed's, like they were all about competition, like within like the staff. So they like there was always one person who was trying to outdo everybody with like the dough preparation. And my friend, shout out to my friend Patrick, he was the one that would always like kill it. Like his pizzas were always on point. So shout out to Patrick. He ended up becoming a manager.
We would order pizza when he was there.
They gave him his own store. They gave him. That's how good he did. Like they gave him his own pizza spot for a long time. So, but he's doing something else now. But I'm sure he still has fond memories of that, and I'm sure he can still make a mean dough. Let's see. Mia said, "Happy Friday to those just tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much, Mia. We really appreciate it, guys." We're shooting for the stars here. 50 likes, guys. Get us to 50 likes. So if you have not hit that like button, if you're watching the replay, whatever, just please do us that huge solid, that huge favor and hit that like button. It helps us out so much. And if you're new, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure that you become part of our family before we hit that 1K. Make it extra special. Vanessa said, "Dude, it was kind of warm today, and I was over it. I'm not looking forward to summer. I've been in like, how do I say it? Like in denial almost, like because I'm just like, it's warm, you know, it's warm. I can wear, I can take off my sweater. I can wear shorts. I can, you know what I mean, and t-shirts and all that. But today was like the first day, like when we're done filming." I told Grace, like, we really got to get out of here. I'm hot. And I'm hungry. I was hungry, too. I was like, I'm hot. Like, so hungry. And so, like, it's funny, like, the walk back through the garden, even though it was a peaceful place, trust me, you guys are going to see it. It was, like, we were ready to get to the car. Like, every ounce of shade we were, like, going through. And, like, it was, yeah. I like summer, and I don't. You know, like, there's things I like about it. There's a lot of things I can, fortunately, right now, probably don't care for so much. Kuzi said Hawaiian pizza is only distinguished refined palates, I guess. Honestly, I mean, if you're the one who said it, you're the one who said it. I'm not going
to disagree.
You're the one who said it. Personally, dude, I don't know, man. I get bent out of shape in the sense of like, you don't have to like pineapple on pizza, but you know, to say it like it doesn't belong, I'm like, well then ask Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, all these pizza places. Why did they put it on there? You know what I mean? Like, we all have different tastes, that's why. So everybody likes different things, and it's just part of life. You know, it's all in fun and games. You know, we all laugh about it. But yes, I do love pineapple on pizza. I don't care. Eddie said, love pineapple pizza. There you go. See, Eddie, no shame at all, man. Like, not all of us are going to like the same thing. I was literally telling Grace that my least favorite type of pizza, and you can ask her, is like meat lovers pizza.
He doesn't like sausage.
It's not even if you took off the sausage, the Italian sausage, I'm not a huge fan of it because I feel like it's just salty. It doesn't have like this variation. I would need something to like offset it. So it's just personally for me, they do use
like a lot of things that have sodium. So
it's a lot of cured meats. Cured meats. What's up, Raul the Doctor? Happy Friday, Raul the Doctor.
And I want
and I'm going to apologize to Raul the Doctor. We actually did not have a chance to go check out that special item that I was going to get today to try out here, that we were going to try out, Grace and I. But hopefully soon, maybe on the next live, we'll have it. You never know. But we just didn't have a chance to go check it out. But thank you for being here with us tonight. Yes, let's see. Kuzi said, knock on wood, but it hasn't been that hot in Phoenix this year. See, that's kind of how we felt about here. Hopefully I don't jinx it. You probably did, dude. It's going to get there. No, honestly, dude, it's going to get there.
Usually by now it would be in the hundreds, but it was 87-ish today, 90-ish today, so.
It's going to get there, dude. Like, I mean, I just think, like, we just...
what do you do?
We just have to be mentally that doesn't make any sense. Mentally prepared for it because it's going to happen, dude. Like, it's bound to happen. Sorry. this. Right there. All right, cool. Hey, we're at 18 likes. You guys are amazing. There you go. We're almost halfway to 50, guys. Remember, 50 likes is the goal tonight. We're at 19 likes. Like, there you go. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. We love you guys so much, honestly. You guys are amazing. All right. Eddie said, we ate a pretty good pizza place called Fernandez New York Pizza about 5 minutes away from the park.
Ooh,
is that
nice.
The same one that... Was that? Are you talking about Disney, right? You're talking about Disney, I think. Or you're talking about Uni?
Possibly Disney. I don't think it was the one close to Uni.
Yeah. One time we were trying to find somewhere to eat at Universal, and I remember one of the team members, they told us to like get out of the park. They're like, go somewhere else. But we like Luigi's Pizza at Universal. At Disneyland, we haven't figured out a pizza. Oh, that's a lie. Daisy's Cafe or Daisy's Diner. Daisy's Diner? Daisy's Diner? Is that what it's called? Where they have the flop over pizza?
Oh, yeah, Daisy's Cafe.
Daisy's Cafe? Yeah. So
or Cafe Daisy's.
There you go. Everything under the sun.
Except for its.
Because you said, it sounds bomb. I'm craving pizza. We had it. So thankfully, that craving is gone for us. No, but honestly, dude, order some. And then when you game it up later, you got, you can have a slice in your own.
On his shoulder.
Yeah. There you go. Don't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it. Yes. I have mad respect. Like, even for Crystal and Chris, like, who at least gave it a shot. You know what I mean? Like, they did trash it, but at least they gave it a shot. Guys, give it a shot. That's the one thing I say about any really, like, foods that aren't going to be, like, detrimental to your health. Like, I'm not going to tell you to try poison out. Like, hey, try poison. One time. What is it? It's just poison. No, exactly. If it's something that's food, I would say, like, try it out once. You never know what you're going to like. And that's always been my advice to our kids. I always tell Dominic and Avery, just try it out once. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it again. And it depends on the food. Like, sometimes if it's something that in the future I would like for them to try again, I'll just tell them, like, for right now, you don't have to try it again. But I think it's really important to try out something once. I've said this story before. The first time I ate sushi, I didn't care for it. And then, like, I found myself, like, a couple days or maybe a week later or something like that, really craving it. And then I realized, okay, maybe I did like it more than I thought. And then I had it again, and I was into sushi. I used to love going to Wild Water Adventures. We won free passes to the park as a giveaway from Fresno Grizzlies game a year ago. That is not very far from us at all. It's Fresno, So yeah, definitely. We wanted to go this year. I wanted to film. Man, the prices went up a lot, dude. Like, it's pricey. It's a fun day. So if you guys have never been to our area, I know a lot of you guys haven't, but Wild Waters it's a water park, a la Raging Waters or any of those kind of water parks. It's a little smaller in certain ways, but the really dope part about Wild Waters is that it's built like in a natural kind of like creek area. So a lot of the rides are actually on the sides of hills and mountains, not like on posts. So like there's another water park very near called the Island Water Park. That one's like off the freeway. It's like there's no shade. Maybe there's more shade now, but everything was like built on stilts and stuff like that, right? But Wild Waters is just on a different level. Honestly, it really is. It's very, very fun. We wanted to go. Don't know if we're gonna make it happen. Like we mentioned, there's just a couple things we might have to scale back on. But if we're able to make it, we're gonna go out there. What's up, she said, "Hola, sorry I'm late. This day has been flying by. Tell us about it."
Yes.
Tell us. If today feels like 2 days in one for me, but not that it feels long. It's just it feels like there's just so much going on today. But yes, oh my gosh, yes. Let's see here. All right, I don't want to miss out on anybody's chats. Let's see here. But yeah, just real quick again to acknowledge it. If you guys are in the area and you want to go to a water park, check out Wild Waters. Like I said, hopefully we can bring it to you guys. I really would love to try to rent a cabana and stuff like that and just chill out, have some food, and get wet. I want to acknowledge this. Dr. the Scratcher King is going to San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh,
He just got, I think, his credentials today, man. Congratulations to Raul the doctor. He's out here living life, and I think like he's going to Comic-Con. I just heard that Bacon's gonna go to VidCon, so Park and Sip, the Park and Sip group's gonna be out in VidCon. So super, super happy for them. But yeah, you guys have an amazing, amazing time in each of your respective events. I know Grace and I would love to do something like that in the near future. Hopefully next year, Comic-Con, maybe we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. The next year is gonna be nuts for us. Nuts. Let's see. Lady said, ooh yeah, oh I'm sorry, ooh yes, Cafe Daisy best Disney pizza. I haven't had the other ones that much.
Well, yeah, I think that's just over the kids' pizza, huh?
Yeah.
It was pretty much the same.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. But I guess what I meant, like, I haven't had Pizza Planet and stuff like that, so I couldn't tell you. But yes, I loved it. That flop over, like, pizza completely won me over. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And Ro was the next one. Now I want pizza.
This is what we do, guys.
So Eddie said that the place where Wild Waters, it's called, used to be called Clovis Lakes. So like I mentioned, it's built like in natural water area. So it's not one of those things where they have to like cart water from like a completely different area just to have the water park. It's pretty awesome. It's really awesome, actually. Raul said, maybe I'll live stream. You know what, dude? Do what you got to do, man. If you ever wanted to, you know, we'll support you. We'll be there for you. You know what I mean? Like if that's something that you've been wanting to do. Yeah, definitely. We'll be there for you, man. We'll support you. That flop over pizza is so good, so cheesy, and so doughy.
And saucy.
And saucy. I just love the middle. Like the combination of everything. Like when you start eating it, it's just like, whoa.
It's like a sandwich, but not a sandwich because it's a pizza just folded in half. You can just eat it like that. And it's just, even though it's not that unique, it's delicious. Yeah,
it's like folding over the best piece of pizza. But to be honest with you, I think one thing that's crazy about it is, and I said this before, it reminds me of my middle school calzones that we used to have. So they were like this big, and they were like just literally cheese and the sauce like mixed, and then it had like a pepperoni in the middle somewhere. So when you're eating it, at some point you'd get to the pepperoni. It would like be a whole pepperoni, but they were so good. And after middle school, I never ate one again. And so eating that pizza, it was definitely a notch above, but it had that reminiscent flavor. It was very nostalgic. So in a lot of ways, Toontown, once again, pulling out all the stops to pull out that nostalgia from your heart, you know, like touch right here, as they say. So yeah, anytime you guys go to Disney, just enjoy it. Honestly, like feel like a kid again. I want to go to Universal in October because I love The Last of Us. We're going to be talking about that right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. OMG, had those calzones in my school, too. They're always my go-to. They're so good. They're so good. And you know what's crazy is I wouldn't get them that often because they wouldn't fill me up. So, like, my mom wouldn't give me enough money for me to get, like, okay, so, like, if I had it my way, my mom would give me enough money for me to get a drink, like my main course, like so the calzone, and then like a bag of chips on the side or a cookie, because they would sell like these huge cookies. I don't know if you guys had those in your school as well. Yeah, but real quick, I just want to say what's up to the FL. Happy Friday! Thank you for coming in, friend. But yeah, those you guys had those cookies, right? So if my mom would have been cool, I love my mom, but my mom didn't ever want to give me money for lunch to begin with. Like she thought the school should feed me. Like, and I'd be like, well, yeah, but I didn't like the food, you know. And it was only a couple bucks, so I never had enough to get everything. I only had enough for the drink and the main thing. And so, instead I would get like this sub that I would punch somebody in the face to have. That's how good it is. There's this sub.
Would you punch me in the face?
No, and nobody who's my family, okay? But God, that sub was amazing. That was the first sub I would ever put like Doritos in. So my friend Matt, shout out to my friend Matt. He's actually been on the chats a couple times, but I don't know if he's here tonight. But if he remembers, I would always snag a couple chips from him when given the opportunity. He was awesome like that. Like his mom would give him enough money But like he would always see like, that I'd be like eyeing his chips, and he'd be like, "You want a chip?" And like I'd always grab a couple chips, and what I would do to make him stretch is I would just instead put him in the sandwich and eat him like that. So that was like the first time those sub sandwiches and those calzones were like some of the best highlights of my middle school time, because I love middle school, to be honest with you. The Last of Us is hyping everyone and everything at HHN. Yeah, dude, and I think it goes to show how powerful video games and word of mouth and everything, like even obviously the show, the TV show, how much it can control people's public opinion. Because a couple years ago when The Last of Us, the video game, came out, maybe only the gamers would have cared about, but right now everybody's at some point either know somebody who played the game, or they might have played the game, or they watched the HBO series. So now it's a lot more of a common thing. And then with Pedro Pascal and like just how popular he's been, like that set it off, honestly. But yeah, we'll get talking about it right now, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So they announced that, well, first and foremost, the HHN tickets went on sale. So those are on sale right now. They announced the prices for the day tickets. They announced the prices for the frequent fear pass, the different levels of it. They announced how much it would be to do the early entry. So obviously, if you don't have a platinum pass, you definitely want to know what those costs are going to be, because you're going to have to pay for your individual ticket. For those of you who have a platinum pass, if you go on the website, if you go on Universal Studios website, it tells you the selected days that you can go, and it has a lot of great days for platinum pass members. So we're personally planning on going. What day, babe? Which day are we going to go?
Opening day.
We're going to go on opening day. That's right. So we're going to be going on opening day. We have a lot of friends who are probably going to be heading out that day as well. So we figured we might as well make the most of it, go live, shoot a vlog, have a good time. Pretty much did what we did last year. We went live, the best live stream that we've had at a theme park, easily. Like, we did amazing. It was such a fun live stream too. Did a vlog, super fun. Had so much of our friends in the vlog last year that it was just, honestly, I got emotional when I was editing it. Because I guess the way I looked at it is this, and it's so cheesy, but when you're watching your those YouTubers that you really admire, your friends, the people that you consider just to be awesome, and you're watching them, right? You watch their videos and how they edit their stuff and all that, but then when you actually have the opportunity to film them, and then you're editing them, it like, I'm legit like goosebumps, straight up, because it was amazing. Like, a lot of these people that were with us last year at HHN, I'm completely enamored with what they do. I'm huge supporters of theirs, just like some of you in here in this chat. So yeah, honestly, like, it was last year's HHN, that day, that night, I gotta say that it's hard to say, but I think that might have been my favorite day of the year. Like, as far as like an event that we did, a theme park visit or something like that. Besides maybe Dominic's birthday. Yeah, Dominic's birthday, because that was just off the chain, honestly. So yeah, that's what the plan is. We're gonna be doing that this year. So we will be going opening night. So babe, like, when you heard that they were gonna be doing The Last of Us maze, what was like your first thought, your initial thought?
I was super stoked. I was excited that they were gonna do it, and I was like, yes, it's true. Like, so I was happy that it was true.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I figured that they might be doing that because of the HBO show, but the fact that they announced it to be part of like what the video game is, I think is the best part. And real quick, I'm gonna acknowledge this just because I don't like overlooking everybody's things, especially if they have something they want to ask us. Would you and Grace try anchovies on pizza? I think we had said we would, huh? Yeah, we would. We would definitely try it out. We would like to, and if we ever do, maybe we'll film it to you, that way you guys can see it. But yeah, the video game for me is one of the top 3 video games, maybe around the top 3 video games that I've ever played in my life, guys. And I've been playing video games since the early 90s. So when I finished playing that game, I had goosebumps. I remember I almost like teared up. It was like a whole emotional experience. It was like playing the best movie ever or the best TV show ever. The nuances of the story that they were able to capture for the show was really good. Like, there was some stuff that was really creepy, but damn it if I don't tell you right now that game is absolutely scarier than the show. The show was kind of tame in certain ways.
They had to make it that way.
They had to. Because even the way that you get infected was different. Like in the game, there's spores, right? That pop out. Like imagine like out of a spore cloud or whatever, right? One of those clouds. In the show, it was roots. Everything spread through roots. So that alone was very, very different. So, I just thought the show was amazing. The show was like a 5 out of 5 for me. Excuse me. But to be completely honest with you, when I heard that it was going to be based off the game, that's when I was like hype overload. Like I was already overloaded. That was hype overload for me. So the game, if you guys have never played The Last of Us, for those of you who might be looking to go to HHN this year, the game is based on an adult male named Joel and a little girl named Ellie, a teenager, that he has to transport. So I don't want to say too much, but the game's been out there. But basically, it just shows him traveling the land where like all these crazy what do you think of the zombies? How do you think the zombies look like? You think they're scarier than your average zombie?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not scared, but they are scarier looking.
Grace is scared.
They sound scarier.
Yeah, they click. They call them, like some of them they call them clickers because they can't see because their eyes. Imagine their whole face like splits open like a mushroom, like that. Literally, this is what it looks like. It's so creepy. So the way that they communicate to be able to find humans is they click. They make these clicking sounds. Super creepy.
It's like an echolocation.
Yeah, and it kind of reminds me of like a dolphin. Like like you said, echolocation from a dolphin. But it's super creepy. The story really is like a character study into heartbreak, having to heal, learning how to move on with your life, dealing with adversity. It's like, I'm telling you, it's very, very deep for a video game. It doesn't really get any deeper. And I'm very, very excited. If we didn't have the platinum passes, I'd probably be like, shut up and take my money. Like, I think we've already even talked about possibly buying another ticket just so we can go 2 days. Use the platinum ticket and then go on another day. So it's hard. But yesterday when we were watching Crystal and Chris, I heard them mention that they added Wednesdays. So it really just depends for us, like on our schedule. Like if later on, like if we can do like a win, like it's hard.
It'd be harder to do
it'd be harder.
It'd be better for us to do a weekend. Exactly.
So it just depends. It's very, very difficult, but we would love to go back and do it. The Last of Us is definitely going to be, I think, one of my favorite mazes, if not my favorite. So the only other maze that they have announced has been Child's Play, Chucky. So yeah, I mean, we're not super excited about that one, but we are absolutely excited about The Last of Us for sure.
Yes, we are.
All right, let me go back in the chat. I don't want to ignore anybody. Yes, I'm going to my first ever HHN this year for The Last of Us. You know what? Hopefully you can go opening night, because if you go opening night, we'll be there and we'll
you
go
can hold hands with Gio, and
yes.
I'll hold hands with Crystal, or hold in her locker arms.
So look, you can be on this side.
Chris will just be trailing behind.
No, Chris will be on his side. Kuzi will be on this side. Crystal will be with you, and then anybody else can hang on to our backs or whatever, however they want to do it. But yeah, hopefully you get to go on opening night. But if you don't, we hope that you get to enjoy it, have a great time. HHN is a blast. It doesn't matter if you like horror movies or not. I'm not a big horror movie fan, as you guys know. That's why our 1,000 subscriber challenge is going to be me watching a horror movie.
Yes.
So I would say,
get us there soon, guys.
I want to cuss right now, but I'm not going to, because literally when we were driving today, I'm not even fronting. Like, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, okay, it's one thing to say I'm going to watch a horror movie, but I literally committed myself to doing it in front of you guys. And that scares the crap out of me. Like, because I don't want you guys to see this for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, oh snap, that was crazy, huh? And Grace being like, did you even see it? And me be like, oh yeah, I saw it.
God,
I don't want that.
Not.
I don't want that.
I will end the stream immediately, guys. I promise you, I will end the stream.
Well, then end it.
No, you have
oh
to
my
brave.
gosh. Oh my gosh. And no, honestly, I'm gonna try my best. best. Oh my gosh. What's up, Crystal? They said sounds like a plan. You know what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna go like this when you guys aren't looking, and I'm just gonna join you and Kuzi together. Crystal Chris said, hey friends, stopping by to hit that like button, enjoying FriYay, staying in, and continuing our Breaking Bad binge. Let's go! Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a dope show, honestly.
You guys, we've been talking about watching it again.
Yes.
Before you guys even mentioned it.
Yeah.
We haven't.
No, enjoy, guys, and thank you guys so much for joining us. But yes, have a good time. I freaking love Breaking Bad. Best, one of the top shows ever, for sure. But yeah, no, honestly, I think it's gonna be a great time at HHN. I think we're gonna have so much fun this year. We're gonna have a blast. Honestly, I'm so excited. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Kuzi said, "I'm terrified, but I have to see it in person." That's not how I feel.
Fine. You'll be fine.
See, this is not how I feel about horror movies. I don't have to see them, but I would love to go to HHN. I love HHN. HHN was amazing. D said, I've never watched it, but now I need to because I'm feeling left out. D, if you honestly don't even worry about playing the game. Like, if you guys love video games, watch it. Like, and play it. I'm sorry. But if you just want to sit down and have a really great time watching a really, really amazing show, watch The Last of Us. The one thing I will say is definitely not for kids. I don't think. At least I wouldn't recommend. It's pretty crazy in that regard. But other than that, it's an amazing show. You know what I'm trying to say. Raul said, Kuzi P, I've also never been to HHN, and The Last of Us is making me
gotta go, Raul.
You're another person, dude.
Just pull the trigger.
Just do it, dude. And just do it. Just go, bro. Like, buy the tickets. It's gonna be a great time. Hopefully you can go opening night. That way you can go with us. Let's see. The Last of Us 1 and 2 are the greatest of all time video game. Is the GOAT video game story to me. You know what? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm almost done with part 2, but I'm not done with part 2 yet. Like, that was one game that game scared the crap out of me a couple times. But more than that, it's substantially, in my opinion, harder than the first game. The first game was hard, it had its moments, but that second game was like, holy crap. There were some parts where I've almost wanted to rage quit, like just throw my remote. So I'm gonna finish it. I actually started playing it again recently, and then I did good. I got past some really difficult parts, but same thing. I got tired, work, the life, and then I've been juggling like 4 or 5 different games that I like. Final Fantasy VII, the remake, Horizon, the new one. Oh my gosh, the new Horizon. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Now we have Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, that we've been
Tears of the Kingdom.
That we still haven't played that much.
I know.
So it's been hard. It's been hard.
We've played, but not that much.
Kuzi said, "Yes, clickers are going to be terrifying in real life. I'm nervous, dude. That sound is crazy." We said. In reality, the best thing that they can do for The Last of Us house is set the atmosphere. If they can have the sounds, maybe even the smells, like what would the smells smell like, right? If they can have that whole atmosphere, I think that's even as important or even more important than actually seeing the clickers. Now, they need to show the clickers. They need to show all those zombies. They need to. But I think like just hearing the sound, guys, trust me, if you've never watched the show or played the game, the sound of the clickers, look it up on YouTube or something later on. Like, it's crazy. It's very, very scary. I hope they have the other clickers from part 2, like the Hunters and the Rat King. Yeah, I'm thinking they're gonna stick to the first one. So I think the bloaters, the clickers, like those will probably be there for sure. But
no, the bloaters
are freaking crazy in the show. Remember not to ruin it for everybody, but the bloaters in the show were freaking phenomenal. Those were scary as hell. Like, yeah, guys, watch the show. Watch the show. I'm telling you, that show is off the chain. The game is off the chain. Everything. It's good to change it up at HHN, but it's a great maze. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, no, honestly, I completely agree. I mean, for us, it's our second year. So even if they would have had the exact same mazes this year, we would have had fun. But I
still
agree.
would have gone.
Yeah, but I agree. I'm super excited about this one. I don't know much. We're gonna be honest with you. We're not in with anybody at Universal. We don't really get a chance to go and see the progress that often. But in my personal opinion, just as a consumer, as somebody who's worked a little bit in business and stuff like that, I don't see them bringing the Five Nights at Freddy maze, but I might be wrong. Because like I said, I don't have that inside scoop. I don't think Grace does either. But I don't see them doing 2 video game IPs at one HHN. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong.
They're all going to be video games. Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so either, honestly. I think if they were going to do it, they would have already said something. I think so, too. I sure think so, too. But it's crazy. A lot of people want it, so.
It's even Dominic. Like
he's like said if they bring it then he wants to go, and we're like
Dominic has been considering going to HHN. I've already told him that probably not, because I know he's really sensitive to a lot of those kind of things even right now. But I think like he just likes the idea of being able to say that he went to a Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah, I think he wants those bragging rights right now.
Like, but he wouldn't make it. Like I love the kid, and but he hasn't been exposed enough to certain things.
Yeah. We
don't expose them that much to that because I don't watch horror
Obviously,
movies.
Yeah, we don't watch horror movies.
Grace would watch like American Horror Story, things like that, but I wouldn't really watch it even with her. Like
no, I think The Last of Us. I would try to convince him to watch it with me, and then I just gave up after like season 2 because I'm like, this guy not even watch it with me.
I'm sorry, guys. It was just one of those things where like same thing. I would get really, really nervous, and I'm like, man, I don't know. But apparently Dominic wants to go to HHN. It's probably not gonna happen this year. I promised him that if I notice that he's a tough cookie, we'll expose him to some things here and there. And if I see that he can handle it, maybe he'll go next year with us. So, because we're gonna go. Like honestly, HHN is gonna be that yearly thing for us.
I still think he's a little too young to go this year.
I think he's definitely too young to go this year. Honestly, definitely. Yeah, I don't know how Gio has been to HHN, but he doesn't watch scary movies. HHN is real all up in your face, dude. Honestly, if anything, them being up in my face, it actually you could see. I don't want to say it like this. Look, the scare actors do a phenomenal job. Universal, HHN, they do a phenomenal job of setting the vibes and the horror and everything. But I think like my mind can't disconnect that it's somebody just, in a suit, like, trying to scare me. I know in the movie's different for me personally because of all the effects that they add and just how engrossing a film can be. But I feel like when we went to HHN, it was more like a party atmosphere. Like we were all having fun, obviously. Like Crystal and Chris were there. I remember Javier and Celeste, or actually Celeste wasn't there, huh? It was just
Javier.
Javier was there. George from JG Voyages. We ran into a lot of people. Kobe. Oh man, who else? There had to be more people, but we ran into so many people that night and ended up becoming like this huge group. And we started off I remember the night we started off like with like 15, 20, I don't know. It was a grip of people. And as the night went on, people left and some people went on and did their own thing. But it was just so much fun to the point where like when we'd go into the mazes, it'd be like a group of us. It was kind of hard to get scared, right? Because, usually like Crystal and Chris would be like, all right, you guys are going first. They were like telling everybody who was going to go first just to like try to get people to, I'm assuming to get that experience of going first. So
but it was mostly you.
But it was mostly me, exactly. So it was funny, like, we would just, it became more of a fun thing versus like we're here to get the crap scared out of us. So I highly recommend it, even if you're not a horror movie fan. I think the biggest thing that I would say is you have to be cool with like horror elements, like with, obviously gore, things like that. You have to be okay with those things. You have to be okay with those kind of atmospheres. But I don't necessarily think you need to watch a scary movie to enjoy it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I know that if I would have watched a lot of those movies, I would have enjoyed it more. I know it would have been even better. I think I would have loved it even more. Yeah, exactly. So that is my goal. 1,000 subscribers. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're almost there. We're not too far off. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. You guys are going to see me watch a horror movie live, I guess. I guess. Let's see. We recently started watching scary movies again too, but this game/show you guys are talking about sounds super scary, but I'm tempted to give it a try.
Give it a try.
The video game itself, I think it's not too bad either. Like it's scary though, don't get me wrong. But the show itself, like, just grab your blanket, get a pillow, You know, just relax. You know, like I think one thing I can tell you about the show, it doesn't have a whole lot of jump scares, from what I remember. No, huh? Not really. No. So I think if jump scares are your thing, then I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay.
The show didn't really. No. The game has more, obviously.
FL Vlog said, yes, absolutely, guys. They have one Wednesday in September, the 27th. In October, they have every Wednesday available, and Tuesday for the 31st on Halloween night is $89. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if we'll be able to go that second time, but we're like trying to figure it out. Like, it's just, this whole year has been, this year has been a different year, guys, like, than last year. Like, last year we were riding a lot of different highs. This year, now we're it's different. It's a different year, so we don't know. We know we'll go one time, but we don't know if we're going to be able to go that second time. You know, obviously we mentioned that Oogie Boogie is probably
going to be a no.
It's probably going to be a no for right now, because I think by the time that we go and we jump on the tickets, they're probably going to be sold out. My thought is they're probably going to be sold out. So we're just trying to take it, you know, and we'll see what happens. As long as we get to go once, I think that's the most important part. The Last of Us 2 is such an emotional roller coaster. Never played anything like it before. It really is just very deep. I'm telling you, it's very deep. So if you love really good stories, trust me, you're going to have a great time watching. Dude, every day at work, all I think about is playing more Zelda Game of the Year. There you go. See,
I believe you. I played like 3 hours of the game, and I'm like so in love. But you guys will know soon enough why I really haven't been able to play that much. So
yeah, we've been very busy, very busy, very, very busy. So,
but yes, hopefully we can play after the stream. I'm gonna convince babe.
No problem, Crystal and Chris. I'm scared. I'm like, enjoy Breaking Bad. Honestly, I love that show. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah. I love those kind of shows.
Gio seems scared that Dom will like it and Gio will have to go every year and watch horror movies. Look, I'm down to go to HHN every year. I don't know about that second part. Like, let's not get ridiculous now. Like, you know, why do they even make horror movies? Why? What's the point? Like, you know, like, just gonna scare you, you know? Like, let's make comedy. Comedy everything.
Dominic tries to stick things through. Like, he really does.
He's like me.
Kind of. But, yeah. He tries to be brave, yeah.
He just doesn't want to. He wants to know that he can at least try to do something one time. Mm-hmm. He's like me in that regard, and I've seen it a lot because he just, it's hard. Like, I've had to talk to him. I'm like, dude, you're not going to go to HHN. Like, come on, bro. Like, we're going to spend the whole night, like, trying to, like, just get you to a place where you're not going to be scared. So I don't want him to have a night where he's going to never want to go back to HHN ever again. I want him to go to HHN. I want Avery to go to HHN one day, right? I don't know when.
And also, too, like,
but have fun.
We know for us personally as parents that if he said, I want to leave, that we would leave. And
that would be rough.
Yeah. That would be like, what?
That would be rough. I would be upset. I'm not gonna lie. I would be pretty. And I couldn't even. It's like, as much as I would just want to like be like, why? It's like, it'd be so hard because I would feel like I'd be more mad at myself for even being like, come on, why did I should have known my son better. I should have known that he wasn't ready. You know, like that kind of mentality. But as they say, I might not interfere. It's a canon event. It's part of his canon. He has to go through this. This is part of his story arc. Start with a small Halloween event, maybe Tunnel of Terror for him. I think like something like a hayride would be really good for him. Because like we did a hayride last year, and like if he just sat between us and we had him, I think the sounds are the scary part of the hayride. Real talk, the sounds. Because a couple times that's how they got us. They got us with the sound. They didn't even get us with the other elements. But I don't know. I mean, I think that would be cool. But if we take him to Hobbs, because it was at Hobbs, if we take him to Hobbs Grove and then we put him in that haunted house, that haunted house, in my opinion, was just as scary or scarier than the houses at HHN.
Yeah, I definitely felt like I jumped a little bit more, but I wasn't super scared. It was still fun. I'll do it again.
Yeah. So if you guys saw the video from Hobbs in September and October. We went in October, huh?
Mm-hmm. October.
We went in October. Mm-hmm. it's like out in the middle of nowhere. Like it's out in some orange groves, like very, very secluded spot. So a lot of the part of the maze where, because there's parts where you go indoors and there's parts where you go outdoors, just like at HHN. But the outdoor parts are like out in like very, very, very creepy, spooky like groves. So there was one time where they had like a piece of concrete and like we're outside and you were gonna have to walk around. Well, to the left, because I was looking this way because I knew I was gonna have to walk around. Some dude runs and he has like these knee pads that I think either had like metal or some sort of plastic, and he skid on his knees and like so ran, skid, perfect timing. Scared the crap out of me. Like honestly, I was like, ah! Like, and I was like, you got me, But that's one thing we cannot take him to. I think the hayride was not too bad.
We're at 20 likes, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. 20 likes, everybody. Remember, our goal is 50. Let's just go for it, guys. Let's go for it. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. If you're watching the replay, please kindly hit that like button for us and kindly hit that subscribe button for us.
I'll let you keep going with the chat. Can I use the potty?
We always say the potty. Turn down the AC. Why it feels so hot in here? I think it's the ring light.
That's all the kids get ready.
Yeah, I think it's the ring light, honestly, straight up. That's interesting, Gio. Hopefully I can see it that way. I think you will. Honestly, I'm telling you, dude, if you're able to come opening night, come with us, dude. Like, you're going to have a blast, dude. You're going to literally go home and think about the next time you go back. You're going to be like, oh, I can't wait for next year. You might even want to go back the same year this year again. So, dude, make your plans. Hit me up. We'll make plans. I know, Crystal and Chris really want you to go. So we're going to have a good time, dude. It's awesome. And Raul the Doctor, you too. And Mia Leah, you too. Okay, Gio, what's scarier, Casper or Jurassic Park? That's a trick question. No, I'm kidding. When I was a kid, I was actually definitely more afraid of Jurassic Park. I was not afraid of Casper, honestly. I'm not going to front. I did like Casper. I'm not going to front. I thought it was really good. But Jurassic Park, on the other hand, the first time I watched it, I was like, it freaked me out, because I was really small, so I didn't expect to see some of the stuff that I saw. I legit just thought it was going to be a fun movie about dinosaurs. That's it. I didn't realize that dinosaurs were going to escape and all this stuff. Raul said The Last of Us show is awesome. Completely agree, dude. It is so hard to nail a video game show, video game movie, and I think that this year the curse was broken. We had an awesome adaptation of The Last of Us on HBO. So it's not HBO Max anymore, it's Max now. So if you guys have Max, check it out on Max. We had an awesome adaptation of the Super Nintendo franchise, Super Mario Brothers. So we're lucky. We're living in a good time, because when I was, Jurassic Park age, that's when that Super Mario Brothers movie came out that was absolutely trash. And I'm sorry, I've tried to watch it again, and I'll watch it for the nostalgia, but damn, that movie sucks. So, we're very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. FL Vlog said, let's go 1K. Let's go, guys. Make sure that you guys share the stream on all platforms. Let's get Gio and Grace to 1K. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, we're only as strong as our community. We're only as strong as you guys make us. You guys are amazing. Obviously, we appreciate all the support always. Thank you guys for coming in every Friday, some Wednesdays, some Mondays, but you guys know what's up. We're always going to be here for you guys. We're your friends, we're your family. So thank you guys for being here for us as well. Is there a rumored house that you guys have heard of that you hope will show this year? Actually, we do, and we have it written down right now. So I'll wait for Grace to get back, and then we'll talk a little bit about that. Kuzi said, whenever they're ready to go, can't rush it. Yeah, I don't want to completely ruin HHN for Dominic. I really think that when he hits his middle school to teenage, early teenage, he's gonna want to go, and he's gonna go, and we'll have a great time. And maybe one of his friends will want to go, and we'll take their friends. We'll make it a big party once again. I think that's the one thing that I try to put in my mind. HHN is just one big party. I was always scared to go to HHN, but one year in high school, I almost went with a girl. There you go. That's usually what happens, right? That motivation. Why do you think I was able to go? I had Grace over there. And you know what Grace spent the whole night doing? Holding hands with Crystal.
Holding hands?
Over here. Oh, actually, sorry. Crystal was grabbing onto Grace for dear life. No. Yeah, so it was still fun. We had a great time. Honestly, it was the best. I'm telling you, dude. It was highlight of our year last year. It was amazing. We still talk about it. Literally, HHN, the vibe, the hype. When has it died down? Like, has it? I don't know.
I think so.
Kuzi said, looking for me, she changed her mind. Oh my God, did she say let's go to Not Scary Farm instead? So Lady Sith asked if there's one rumored house that we are really looking forward to this year. And I said, yes, we do. I said, we have it written down, and we'll talk about it in a second. Okay. So right now when Grace sits down, I'll let her say hi to anybody that, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, it looks like we're mostly caught up. So if anything, I'll have her catch up with you guys, and like she can go back and read some of the chats and maybe she missed and kind of like give you her perspective on it. But yeah, honestly, there is one house in specific that I think a lot of people are not looking forward to, and we are, which is kind of weird. It's kind of, we'll talk about it right now. Lady said, I love HHN mazes because it feels like I'm walking through a movie set. That's exactly what it feels like. That's exactly what it feels like. And it's funny because it feels like, you know, I'll give you an example in the Michael Myers house, the Halloween house. It felt like we were watching the movie getting filmed. Like there's some times where you walk into certain places, like, and like the girl would be screaming on the phone or whatever, and it literally felt like we were walking into like the set, like quiet on the set, you know, and watching like an actor right in front of us. It was amazing, incredible. Mia said, I'll try. Mia, no, you have to go on opening night too. We're getting everybody who didn't want to go before to go on opening night, just like I did last year. That's how we're gonna do it. That's gonna be the Gio and Grace HHN Challenge 2023. Let's go! Imagine that becomes an actual challenge. D said, people are surprised when they hear Rex loves Jurassic Park. I never thought of it being scary, so I played it since he was tiny. Honestly, D, it was a couple of different parts that got me, but overall the movie, yes, it's awesome. Come on, like, but like the part where I think it's Sam Jackson's arm like falls from like, you know, it's like the only thing left of him. I think the part where like, you know, I forget what that dinosaur is called, the one that like spits stuff and then jumps on him and all that stuff was like kind of a little rough for me when I was a kid. I wasn't used to seeing that stuff. I really wasn't. My parents were very protective. My dad didn't like when I watched overtly violent things. He wasn't really into me hearing a lot of things. But it's funny, like, you know, but he would drink in front of me, smoke in front of me. He would do the things that I personally would say that's probably not okay. But hey, that's the way it goes. That's that old school mentality.
Sorry. Get some chill mix.
What's up?
Good night.
Good night. Love you. Get some rest, okay?
I'll say good night.
But honestly, it's cool that he likes it, and it's cool that he's brave. Honestly, I don't really see any issues with it. I think like anything, as long as the parent's there to monitor, to explain, to be able to like cope, help the kid cope. If they have any questions, if they have any problems, I think that's healthy parenting. I just think like, yeah, I mean, I love Jurassic Park, so I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, I think that's why people say maybe it's not okay for him to watch it. No, honestly, like I just mentioned right now, D, like I literally just said right now, I think you're well within your right. It's a cool movie. As long as you're there with him, I think, and I'm assuming that you're obviously there with him, that's all that matters. Like, you're there to support him. Like, so if he sees something scary and his mom could explain it to him and break it down for him, maybe even let him know, oh, this is part of a movie. This is what they do in movies. Then that's going to be good for them, like good for him. So honestly, don't feel bad. I hate when people feel bad about certain things or say, oh, I'm not saying that you feel bad per se, but like, you know, sometimes people tend to give their opinions, right? Like, but to each their own. We all have our way of parenting, and it's really up to us to decide what our kid needs. Okay. I've been trying to go, but I just couldn't because of how much it costs and all. But I'm going to try and save up some money and see how it goes. I'll definitely go with my friends. You know what? That's the way to do it, Mia. That is the way to do it. You will have so much more of a better time if you go with your friends. What's up, Jocelyn? Thank you so much for joining. Jocelyn said, hello, how are you both tonight, Gio and Grace? We're doing good. Grace is behind the scenes right now, and I'm about to say good night to my baby girl. Good night. Love you. But yeah, thank you for joining us on this awesome FriYay evening. In a little while, we'll probably get to playing Incohearent for a little bit, and then yeah, we'll see how that goes. Every time that we played that game Incoherent, it's been so much fun, so much fun. So we hope that you guys have a great time. I remember watching Jurassic Park at theaters in 1993 as a 6-year-old, and I was not scared till this day. It's still one of my favorite movies. Honestly, I almost watched it in theaters, man. But you're a brave boy, huh?
Can I come through?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Okay. If you want to just go into the chat, see if you want to answer anything that anybody has.
Hi, Jocelyn. I think Gio said hi to you, but I was singing it to the kiddos. Shout out to the kiddos. Yes, we love our kiddos so much. They definitely make our lives happier. Let's see. Incoherent is a game. I thought you were just talking about verbal typos. You'll see. We did it. We actually played it twice last year. If you go back into our lives, you'll see how well Gio is at this game. And by well, I mean he doesn't do well. Just kidding. Nah, he tries. He tries his best. But yeah, it's basically, it helps him with his verbal typos. Let's see. And then let me see. Let me catch up. Mia, I really hope you get the chance to go to HHN. I think you'll have a blast. I don't really think it's scary at all, but that's just me. Yes, Lady Sith, I completely 100% agree with you. This is what I said last year, because last year was our first year, right? I said I felt like it looked like it was like, just being able to appreciate a form of art. And obviously movies are a form of art. So I think just thinking about how much time and effort they take into like wearing these costumes and makeup and everything that comes, that's what I liked about HHN, is being able to appreciate that type of art, like, yeah, definitely. And I don't regret going last year, and I'm super excited to go at the end of this year. Yeah, I think there's parts that are a little scary, but honestly, I don't see it as like a scary movie, honestly. But like, I think I heard Gio say it's all up to you, like what you decide to, allow your children to watch. Like Dominic, we felt like he was okay to watch it, and Avery too, but Avery didn't want to watch.
No.
And Dominic watched most of it, but he got scared. But that's because we haven't really been like, watching those kind of things around them. But Dominic did stick around a lot more.
Yeah.
So
Dominic, I just think that, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, it's easier for him to just kind of do something, like to watch it or whatever. And I feel like other times, like he overthinks it. And so I think when he starts to think about it a lot, it kind of psychs him out. But sometimes I've been able to get him to just kind of like turn his mind off, and it's like, all right, let's just do it. And he'll be honest with me. He'll be like, I didn't like that. Or at first he'll try to be like, oh, I did like it. And I'll be like, for real? And he'll be like, well, no, not really. And I'm like, all right, cool. You didn't like it. You tried it out once. It's all good, But Avery's just straight up like, nah.
Yeah, she knows. She knows her limits.
Yeah, she's like, no, I don't like that.
Some trail mix, guys.
Trail mix. So yeah, Avery's straight up like, no, I don't like that. I think you had read this one already, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, awesome game. It's a fun game, dude. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I'm not sure if you've had a chance to watch us play it before. Probably not, but
he didn't know it was a game.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, because we played it recently, not too recently, but you know what I mean, like
it's been months. I think it's last year.
Mia said I love Incoherent. The one thing with Incoherent is that it has some cards that are like incredibly like whoa. Okay, so like kind of for the sake of like I don't know how to describe it. It's just it could be very vulgar. Like we'll try to like kind of like get the ones that are not too bad. I mean, of course, we're still we want to have fun. We're gonna have a good time. But yeah, we try to kind of like pick and choose which cards we grab because some cards are like whoa, dude, like graphic. You want to read them?
My dad used to love scary movies, so I grew up watching them too. Only one he didn't let me watch was The Exorcist. Honestly, my mom, growing up, I don't know, my dad really, my dad wasn't like, it wasn't his thing, but it wasn't like, oh, he was like, Gio, like, I don't want to watch them. My mom would watch a lot of scary movies, so I would see a lot of them because of her.
Yeah.
And honestly, I tried to watch The Exorcist, and maybe I'd give it another try, but I really did think it was really boring.
The Exorcist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mia said, oh, yes, for sure. I'm an artist, and I feel like I would also appreciate that. Like the costumes and the designs of the mazes.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, Mia. It's really awesome. Like, I completely, like, there was a couple times where I was just, like, jaw dropped. Like, that's how great they look. Both the art, like, the team members, the scare actors, and then, like, the sets. Like, the houses themselves. Holy moly. Love them. Love them. So yeah, I think if you get a chance to go, you're definitely going to appreciate that a lot. Jocelyn said, I'm very excited for tomorrow because I get to hang out, with my boyfriend and his family and going out places with them. And what do you think of The Last of Us being at Universal Studios? We talked a little bit about it right now, about a little while ago, not too long ago. But we'll kind of give you the quick rundown of what we said. We said we're very excited. We're happy that it's based off the video game. We love the HBO show as well, so we definitely highly recommend it. 5 out of 5. The game for me, like, is a 5 out of 5. Perfect game. I really couldn't have done anything. My own personal opinion, there's not very many things different. So we are super excited. For right now, that is probably our number one anticipated house from the two that they've announced. We're not, we'll talk about Chucky another day. We'll talk about that, right? We'll save that for another day. But we're super excited. And then I know I want to kind of go back up into a question that Lady Sith had asked. Let me see if I could find it. There you go. Is there a rumored house that you guys have heard of that you hope that they will show this year?
Yes. It's one that's been getting a lot of hate.
Yeah. So I'll let Grace talk about it because I know she's very passionate about it.
Demon Slayer. I hope it comes.
So yeah, so we're huge fans of the anime Demon Slayer. We talked about Demon Slayer before. We're actually on the second to last episode for this season of Demon Slayer. So this is the third season or fourth, because first it was the train and then
third season.
So no, this is the fourth.
The train was a movie.
Oh yeah, the train was a movie. So Demon Slayer, I think, has the potential to be like the runaway, the sleeper hit, basically. The one where like everybody was like, I was very surprised how much I like Demon Slayer. I feel like last year, and Grace made this point earlier, a lot of people crapped on the Weekend maze because they didn't really, if you're not into the Weekend like at all, you're like, why the hell are they having a maze based on this guy who performed at the Super Bowl? Like, who is he, right? Grace and I, huge Weekend fans. We're already big fans of his music. So when they announced that he was going to have his own maze, we were already like, yeah, because we could see it. Like, Grace and I, like, we've seen the album covers, like, his videos. Like, he definitely explored horror elements to his art. And we were super excited. Like, that ended up becoming, like, one of our top 2 mazes for sure. Like, I know a lot of people have picked the Scarecrow or, like, the Horror Hotel or some of the other ones. But to me, like, the one that I got excited to do multiple times that I was like, I want to do this one again was the Weekend one because, like, it just... having the music and like the horror together was just so awesome. So now talking about like anime, right? Anime, like if you watch Demon Slayer, it can be very intense. We've heard some of Avery's friends say that they watched the show and and we're shocked. Like literally, I've been jaw dropped because I'm like, holy moly, you watch that?
It has too much mature content.
In my personal opinion, like it's crazy. It deals with like, I mean, I don't want to give it too much away, but demons will eat kids in the show. So it's like almost, you want to talk about La Llorona, you know what I mean? It's La Llorona on steroids.
Yeah.
So
because people have made comments like, it's not scary, it's an anime. I mean,
if I put it on for Avery, if I made her watch first 2-3 episodes, she would probably cry by the first episode.
There's a lot of violence.
I know she's sensitive. I know we mentioned that, but it is super, like, I think like for somebody who's not into that route, it is. Now, granted, if you're a horror aficionado, you know, if nothing shakes you with very little things, and chances are you're either gonna love it because you're a fan of the show, or you're not really gonna care for it because you're not gonna identify with it. Or my thinking, this is what's really gonna happen, is you're gonna come closer to this side because you're gonna appreciate the animation. You're gonna appreciate the horror elements that they're adding. The different demons have different looks, and they look freaking weird. They have different abilities. Like one demon, and I don't want to give too much away. This is not really a spoiler in my personal opinion. Literally shot out threads, and like thousands of threads, and each thread was as sharp as a razor blade. So like even if a little thread, it would cut them up crazy. And honestly, that those episodes where he was fighting that demon were intense. Like I remember, I felt like I remember. So if they can bring that feeling to HHN, I'm gonna say it right now, Demon Slayer will be one of the top 3 mazes at HHN. People are gonna love it. I really truly believe it. There's a lot of people who love Japanese, you know, stuff. This is out of Japan. It's amazing. I'm telling you, I love the show. I love the show. Mm-hmm. Is there anything I didn't say, man?
We'll go back to it. Let's say hi to Paula.
Oh, yes. Let me see where she's at. What's up, Paula? She said, "Hey, you live again?" Yes, we had to do it again. Mm-hmm. We missed you guys. We missed you guys too much. She said, "Hi, Grace and Gio."
Hi, Paula. We love you.
The unofficial official name. The unofficial official name. But yeah, so I'm sorry, and I think you had a thought that you wanted to complete.
Yeah, I just agree with you. I agree with you. I think that Demon Slayer, if they do bring it, which I hope they do, will be one of the bigger mazes. Like not like big as far as like the maze, but one of like the favorites. Just because if they can do it right, which I hope they do.
I know, right?
It will be good. It will be good. Just the way they made the Weekend maze good. I knew they would.
Yeah.
We weren't doubtful that the Weekend was going to do well.
No, I was pretty.
There
was
a lot of naysayers, and then they changed their mind.
Yeah. Like, I agree. What's up, fucking? They were live earlier at Universal Studios Hollywood. Shout out to you and the fam. I don't know if you guys are home yet, but if you're not, hope you guys are having a really good time with the Park and Sip crew. Shout out to Jimmy, Amy, Kaylin, and everybody. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you guys, Demon Slayer is going to be highly underrated. I don't know if they're going to announce it. I don't know. You know, like I said, we don't have those inside scoops, like, you know, but, you know, hopefully very, very soon, either Universal will announce it or maybe one of our amazing friends will find some information that they might be able to relay to us. So, but for right now, we're just excited to hopefully hear about it. I think that's going to be the maze that we're like the most excited for, besides The Last of Us. Now, I just want to hear the other ones already because it is kind of crazy.
Is there any other rumored ones that you heard that you're hoping that is true?
Let me see.
I know one of them was Insidious and Megan for the tram tour.
Let me see if I can find even the one that's up to date.
I know that there was one that was like Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, well, The Last of Us was one of them. I know that Chucky was another one. The Holidays in Hell was another one that they were rumoring. I don't know if they're supposed to be like The Exorcist. Oh, you know what? Evil Dead Rises. I know that I had heard that might be one for Crystal and Chris. To be honest with you, babe, like I'm pretty much going to be the most excited about the ones that I actually probably know. But I'm like super open to like any of the other ones because I just know that from what I remember last year, it was just they were all great time. Like the only one that we were kind of in was the horror hotel, and it seems like when we went in it
wasn't as good as the times that other people went.
Yeah, I think they some of the people had to like maybe like some of the actors had to take some breaks or whatever, which is completely understandable. It just wasn't really active. I remember it feeling kind of like we just walked through it without very many interactions. So, I wish we could have done it again because everybody started talking about how good it was. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Make sure I didn't. Oh, yeah. Is it like Cards Against Humanity? Very similar to it. But the difference between that is that this one you have to guess. Like based on what's on the card, you have to guess what the phrase or the word is.
Yeah.
And so it's broken up really awkward and phonetically. Like you have to like really like say the couple of like syllables out loud and like try to figure out what it says. And sometimes they're like super ridiculous. So it's just really funny. So you guys are gonna see right now.
Gio's amazing at this game.
Am I really, or are you just saying?
Just being silly.
I was gonna say the Jar Jar. Yeah. I grew up terrified of The Exorcist because of the Scary Maze game back in the day. Let's see. Kuzi also said, I've never seen Demon Slayer, but I think it could be cool. An anime horror maze sounds super cool. It sounds very interesting to me. I mean, because obviously, like I said, big fans of Demon Slayer.
It's a horror. Yeah. I mean, I know that doesn't sound scary because it's a cartoon. It's not real. But
let me see.
For me, I think it can work. Especially since I believe they have had... I don't remember if they had a maze or not in Japan, but I know they've had Demon Slayer stuff in Japan.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find any good images. You know what? If I find any good images, I'm gonna put them up on our community post, and then eventually I'll put them up on Instagram, so that way people can start getting an idea of what a Demon Slayer, house could look like at HHN. So I think everybody will be pleasantly surprised, very pleasantly surprised. Since I am a person with a learning disability, I can't watch scary movies or I won't be able to sleep at night. I understand. Honestly, I understand. They can be intense, very intense. Vanessa said, I love Demon Slayer. Yes, Vanessa, yes. I think you're like the first person in our chat to even
know what we're talking about.
Maybe even know what we're talking about. But yeah, super into Demon Slayer. I love it, love it. Loved the Weekend Maze last year. I think I'm going to love the Demon Slayer maze. I know I'm going to love The Last of Us. I mean, watch it sucks, but no, I think they're going to knock it out of the park. So.
No, I don't think they would let it suck, honestly.
They wouldn't let it suck. The Weekend Maze definitely surprised me. I only know his hits, but it was so fun. Did that one 4 times. That and Killer Clowns were my favorite last year. We did the Weekend Maze 3 times. That was the only one we did more than once. And we had Express. Such a freaking weird experience because, okay, so we knew that we were going to be meeting up with friends, and we were like, okay, we don't want to be the only losers without Express. So we upgraded tickets that we already had to Express, right? And we're like, okay, we'll have Express now. Now we can go into all these mazes with people. Well, literally, I think we were the only ones that bought Express. Nobody else bought it. So we used Express 2 times that whole night. Literally only 2 times. Wasted all that money. I regret it. I'm not going to front. I wish we wouldn't have bought Express. But we had a great night. That's the only reason I wasn't too upset. Because I'm like, regardless, we had some. And so we used one of the Express passes to go into the Weekend Maze for the second time. But the funny thing is that it was that first night, they had it capped off. So it wasn't that busy. So we were able to do the weekend maze again.
Yeah, without the express.
Without the express. And we used the other express at the Scarecrow maze, which once again did not have a long line at all, really. We used it because it
did have a long line.
But it wasn't as long as, like, because remember the railing, how long that railing looked?
Mm-hmm.
It was basically like a third about half of what the capacity for the line looked like. It was still a line. There was still a line. Don't get me wrong. There was still a line. Grace is right. So we go to hurry up because we want to meet up with everybody because we had just had like dinner, right? Like, is that what's going on? Mm-hmm. And we're like trying to get there. We're trying to get there. So when we get there, we're seeing that they're like getting to the front of the line, right? And we're like, you know what? Let's just use our express and we'll just meet them in the front. And which is what we did. We used our express and we met up right at the same time. And then we walked into the house together. That was the only times. And after that, the express went to waste. Like, no express. Lady Sid said Demon Slayer would be awesome. Do you know what Demon Slayer is, Lady Sid? I'm telling you, we love it so much. So it's always a little odd, that. Obviously it's not Dragon Ball. Like, we understand that it's not to that popularity, but it is so freaking awesome. And we're not even like super anime people. Like we there's animes we watch. Like last night we fell asleep watching Attack on Titan. We're trying to get into more anime because some of the best.
But we fell asleep because we were tired, not because it was boring.
No, honestly, we almost finished the episode. I think we only had like 3 minutes left. I just couldn't take it. I was really tired. So we highly suggest guys find Demon Slayer. It's on Crunchyroll, I believe, the application. They have a week free trial. Now that most of the episodes are out for that new season, binge watch everything. Binge watch from the first season to all this. The new episode comes out on Sunday, so the season finale comes out on Sunday. Binge watch all the episodes available. They even have some of the movies on there. One of the movies, at least for sure. Mm-hmm. It is phenomenal. You will hit us up. You'll hit us up on Instagram. You'll come into the chat, be like, thank you, Gio and Grace. Because of you, now we're addicted to Demon Slayer. And it's amazing. Like, we even collect the merch. Like, we almost bought some mystery packs today. We just couldn't pull the trigger on it, but we have like shot glasses, Demon Slayer shot glasses that we haven't even pulled out of the packaging because we just enjoy it that much that we're just like, just to have it. Let's see. Bacon said, still roaming around here. Man, we miss Universal so bad. Mm-hmm. Like Grace wanted to go on Sunday for Father's Day.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince somebody who won't let me.
It's just hard. Grace's birthday is next week, guys. So, what that means is next week we're going to have at some point an awesome Grace's B-Day live here at home. Yeah. Well, to celebrate. I don't think it's going to be on her birthday. Maybe. Probably not because we won't be in town. But we're definitely going to go live at some point that week and we're going to celebrate Grace's birthday. We're going to do it hella lit. It's going to be awesome.
Only if we can have cheesecake.
Hella. No, I'm kidding. Of course. We are going to have cheesecake. I already promised Grace I'm going to get her a big, fat cheesecake. That's why I don't want to go to Universal. Because I want to go looking for that cheesecake.
But it's still Father's Day.
True. Kuzi said, I want Stranger Things 4.
Oh, yeah. That's the one that people are saying is probably not going to come.
Yeah. I think what I've heard is next year, which I don't care. I mean, I would prefer this year, but man, even if they bring it next year, that would be
I almost
solid.
feel like they might, just because the fact that they already announced The Last of Us, I almost feel like they're going to save something bigger.
Yeah. Guys, we're at 24 likes. Thank you so much. We're about halfway to our like goal of 50 likes. I know you guys can get us there. So if you haven't already and you're watching right now, make sure you hit that like button for us. If you're watching the replay, hit that like button for us. And if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. It's the only way you guys can hang out with us and interact. Mm-hmm. OMG, love Insidious. That would be awesome too. I remember going through the first Insidious maze a bit ago. Have you ever seen Insidious? Mm-mm. See, I hold Grace back from watching a lot of horror movies. And so what we're going to do, guys, and maybe you guys can drop some suggestions in right now just so we can kind of get an idea. But we're going to choose like 3 or 4 movies that you guys...
No, remember we did that last week too?
Yeah. So we're gonna do it in an official capacity. Yeah. I think we're gonna do it like as a post, as a community post. So where you guys will pick which movie I will watch. Now, I'm gonna pick between Grace and I. We're gonna pick like a couple, and then you guys get to really decide. So, man, I'm scared. Like, guess to 1,000 though. Like that way, we can do it. It's gonna be a fun time. I think you guys are gonna have a really good time. Mm-hmm. Ew, I hated the Exorcist maze jump scare. The Exorcist maze. I don't think I ever got the chance to see that one. Yeah.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Megan Blumhouse, Last of Us, Monster, Paris, Mummy Maze, Nightmare Eagles, The Exorcist, Chucky, Curious George, Terror Tram. Yeah, so we'll see. They still got to announce all that stuff. So, I mean, so far, what people have anticipated, it's been going that way. So we'll see what happens. Kuzi said, "Happy early birthday, Grace."
Thank you, Kuzi.
Mia, I watched the Clone Wars movies. Wait, you're done watching the Clone Wars?
Oh my gosh. We are like
we're very, very behind. We're very behind. Like, season 4. Mm-hmm. I know of it, but I haven't watched it fully. My friends have watched it and cosplayed a couple of the characters.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Paula said cheesecake. Yes, Paula, cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
Yeah, she really does. And we were talking about it last Wednesday, 2 days ago, that Grace might be busting out her cheesecake recipe for you guys, so that way you guys can see how it's done. The benefit of this cheesecake recipe is that it's kind of like it's not a healthy cheesecake, but it's a healthier variation. It's a less less fat. Yeah, it's uses a couple different. Yeah, low in calories. Very good. I love it. Like I told her, it's pretty much my favorite. Kuzi said, "Guess I gotta come back next year, dude." I'm telling you, once you go and you experience it, you see really what it's about. I think you're absolutely gonna want to come back next year. So I'm gonna catch up with the rest of the chat real quick, and then I want us to get started with Incoherent. Let's do Fast and Furious movie nights. You know what? At some point, that could be a movie club idea. We're just right now, like, we're taking a little break. It's summertime. We're just wanting to hang out, just enjoy the vibes. But yeah, definitely, we're always looking for those awesome ideas, especially like things that I know that you guys would like to do, that Grace, that we would like to do with you guys. That'd be amazing. Let's see. I'm going to pick something scary. You got to make it count. It's Casper then, right? You're going to pick Casper. Dang it.
He's in a
Halloween Town.
Yeah. He's going to pick Hocus Pocus.
That was the last update after The Last of Us was announced. So it looks like some of those mazes are coming to HHN. I love cheesecake at nighttime, real late at nighttime future. That's a hard line. All right. Let me grab Incoherent. Is it over there still?
Yes.
Okay.
Rule said, "Nah, I want cheesecake." Sorry, Ro, are we making you hungry tonight?
What about a churro cheesecake?
I was about to say a churro cheesecake sounds really good. Really, really good. And yeah, if we find that churro bundt cake at Costco, we will try it for you guys for sure. Angel said cheesecake is always welcome, day or night. Same. Day or night.
Day or night.
Any day of the week for me. But I haven't had it in a while. Yeah.
What did you want to drink?
More of the usual. Dee said, "I want cheesecake too." Oh my gosh, we all want cheesecake. You need to get
These are your people, baby.
I know. Your people. I love you guys. You guys are my people. Raul said, "Churro cheesecake for my birthday."
That sounds.
You gotta make it happen, Mo. Costco cheesecake is so good. Yes, it is, D. I haven't seen the strawberry one though in a while. If you have, oh my gosh, I love the strawberry one too. The pumpkin one though at Thanksgiving is so good. FL Vlog said strawberry cheesecake. Yes, I love strawberry cheesecake. And he said the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, the one at the Cheesecake Factory is really good. Haven't had it in a while. I had it. One of my friends, she didn't like cheesecake, and she had 2 slices of cheesecake. So she said, "I know you love cheesecake, so here you can have my cheesecake." And I was like, "Thank you." I was just like, "How is it that she got 2 slices of cheesecake when she doesn't even like it?"
Just to do it.
Well, she had went to the Cheesecake Factory, so.
Well, I mean, but yeah, just like probably just wanted to like.
Yeah, well, she had went on a date, and the date bought it for her.
Oh, she took advantage.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I thought I heard someone say cheesecake. Yes, Paula, I did. I said I wanted cheesecake for my birthday. So Gio is going to make me or get a cheesecake for me.
One or the other. What's like?
Vanessa said, I'm going to attempt to make strawberry shortcake cheesecake tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Yes. Send me a virtual slice, okay? Cheesecake giveaway. Are you guys giving me a cheesecake? Thank you, guys.
Donate to our Buy Me a Cheesecake.
Hi, Game Live. Happy Friday. She said, hello, been lurking. Had to chime in with cheesecake.
Game Live. Yes. Yes.
You
know
are
what's
my
up.
people.
This is all of our people. Yes. So donate to our Buy Me a Cheesecake fund. Imagine if they change it from Buy Me a Coffee
Babe,
to Buy Me
look
a
what
Cheesecake.
she
Makes
said.
sense.
My wedding cake was Costco cheesecake. You failed me. You failed me.
You like cake? You like cake?
I don't even remember. Did we even have a wedding cake?
I think we did. What the heck? You don't remember us having a wedding cake?
You know what? Your mom, yes, your mom bought us a cake. Never mind.
If I would have said that I didn't remember us having a wedding cake, right now I'd be getting pinched. Like, But welcome in Game Life. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Late night cheesecake run. Let's go. Let's see. Now I'm craving cheesecake. Shaking my head. I'll put it next to the pizza.
Somebody deliver me some cheesecake so I can have it next to
I'm about to do a Jack in the Box cheesecake
They
run.
have good cheesecake too.
I think they still do, right?
Yeah, they do. They still
do.
have their cheesecake.
Yeah. We'll have to do like a battle of the fast food cheesecakes one day. Like desserts, because then I know that Burger King has like this like high. I don't know if they still have it, but I used to love it. So we might have to grab.
Are you talking about the Hershey's pie?
Yeah, we might have to. I know that's not cheesecake, but I mean we might have to grab a couple different desserts and then do like a nice little video for you guys and compare it. We love to eat. I'll send you a virtual cheesecake slice. There you go.
Yay! Thank you, Vanessa.
Donut. Cheesecake, wonder if that's possible. Most likely, yes.
I believe, I'm sure.
Ro said, I just ate pizza, actually. So did we. We had pizza for dinner.
Well, I wonder if we made him order pizza.
Yeah, maybe. He'll never admit it. Carl's Jr. cheesecake is fire. Carl's Jr. has cheesecake? I don't remember that.
I think we had it one time, many, many moons ago.
My bridesmaid each made a cheesecake for my wedding cake, and my mom made a carrot cake. Oh, man. Oh,
what?
Those are like speaking our languages right here. Like, literally.
You failed me.
Oh, my gosh.
For our vow renewal, you need to.
Look let me just put it to you this way. If you guys have ever watched The Simpsons, especially the earlier ones where they show the flashback of how Homer and like Marge, like, you know, started their marriage, dude put an onion ring on her finger. I was at that level of success, guys. I was at this is an onion ring. This is all I could give you in her finger. So for me, like, I understand what she's saying, like, you failed me, but we've been married for a very long time. And at some point, I'm sure there might be some renewals of some vows. And so not only that, but we've talked about doing anniversary trips. So I'm gonna do my best to make it up for her. But yeah, guys, when we started really, like, when people say, oh, we started with nothing, we started with my mom. My mom was like the one who like really like supported a lot of our relationship and just allowed us to be able to really make it through some hard times. So but yeah, you know, as life goes. But now she has magic keys. She has universal annual passes. We get to take cool little trips. So I try to make it up for her as much as possible. You know what I mean?
I'm joking, guys. I'm definitely spoiled.
We didn't want to spend money on cake because we had a late night churro and corn dog cart. Wow! Oh my gosh! Wow, that sounds incredible. Holy moly, you guys did it right.
Was it a Disney wedding?
Oh my!
Or was it a Disney wedding?
It was a enjoy life wedding. Del Taco cheesecake bits are fire. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're gonna search out these cheesecakes and we're gonna try them out and let you know, is it worth making that late night run? This is the questions that we want to answer. The people want to know. Yes, they have the strawberries cheesecake at Carl's Jr.
Oh, that's right. They do have a strawberry cheesecake.
That's right up our alley.
It's been a long time since we've had it.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's say that hi to LA's Most Wanted.
Ooh, what's up, LA's Most Wanted? Shout out to you, friend. Thank you. He said, hola, hola. I'm at the Dodger game tonight. Came in to hit that like button. Well, we hope you're having a good time. We hope it's not too chaotic out there. And thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your support always. Have a great night. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for stopping by.
Raul said, I don't like carrot cake.
Boo, Raul. Just kidding. Well, at least he likes cheesecake. We can agree on that.
I have a feeling that a carrot cake tastes better than a churro cake. I said it.
What's up?
I have a feeling that a carrot cake tastes better than a churro cake.
How? They're both spice related? Those sound good.
I don't know. I don't know if I would have trusted my bridesmaid cheesecakes. That was the only homage to Disney. The dinner was a pizza truck.
Oh, wow.
That's doing it.
I've never been to a wedding like that.
No. Every wedding, it's always like some sort of like roast beef or like something like that, like a steak or a chicken.
Or birria. Or
if we're going to the Mexican ones, birria taco. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to front. Like, yeah, if you invite us to a Mexican wedding, like, we know the food's probably going to be good. See, look. Carrot cake is delicious. Gotta eat those veggies somehow, right? Might as well do it in cake form, right? Like, we love carrot cake.
I remember Dominic.
We love pizza cake.
He thought that I was joking when I told him carrot cake actually has carrot in it. He said I was lying.
He was like that meme that.
I'm like, I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie about this? It has carrot in it.
D said, us two, we lived with my in-laws for a while. We had an inflatable bed that turned into a couch, and we thought we were so cool until we started waking up on the floor because it would deflate.
Oh.
Honestly, it's just that's how a lot of relationships, marriages start. My parents, they came from Mexico. They slept on. My mom tells us this story a lot, and I mean, it really messed with her, you know, like. But at some point, they had to go on their own. You know, they came and they lived with one of my aunts, and it just didn't work out. So at one point, they had to go on their own. They're in Southern California. They're first in Pasadena or Altadena, and then I forgot where they ended up. But they ended up in a garage. Like, they literally lived in somebody's garage. So, like, I guess I could say this because it's Father's Day. So, an appreciation for my dad and my mom. But we would bathe, I guess, in like a kiddie pool. Like, that's how we would live. And my mom said that the people that they lived with were very mean with them, that they didn't allow them to use the indoor areas very much, you know, to even like heat up water, things like that. Like, so they went through it freaking hard. And so for that, I'm thankful for my father, for him doing that for us and getting us through those times. And eventually he also bought a house for us, and eventually, you know, bought multiple houses. So it's, you know, I'm appreciative of that. You know, I'm appreciative of that. And Grace and I started with, you know, in a rough in a rough way, but you know, we didn't start like that. Like, we didn't have to worry about living in a garage, you know, but we used hand-me-down couches and, you know, tables. At some point we didn't even have a dining table. Like, you know, it's kind of like, it comes from the heart, guys. Like, just being honest with you guys, like, if you're, you know, young, if you're in a young relationship, and if you're in a, you know, relationship where you're getting married and maybe you're not established, you know, don't think that times are going to stay bad forever. Just be consistent, work hard, support each other. Eventually something's going to click and things will get better. You know, it's just the way it works. But I don't take it for granted. Like, now that we're in a better place, and, you know, I can say I don't take it for granted because of those things. But I don't feel like I had to. You know, not everybody has to go through hard times to not take things for granted, right? Like, yeah. Carrot cakes are fire. They're good. Yes. And I love what kind of frosting does it have?
Cream cheese. Cream
cheese. I was going to say buttercream. Is it the same thing?
No.
Yeah, cream cheese frosting is freaking amazing. Raul, the doctor said, unsubscribe. Man, we're about to play Incohearent.
I think he did, because we're at 968 now. Just kidding.
Oh, did we? We lost a subscriber? No,
we lost a subscriber because they don't like
cheese. It's okay. They were scared.
Or carrot cake.
They're scared. They're scared of Demon Slayer. Birria pizza. We've never tried anything like that. The closest thing I've ever had is Philly cheesesteak pizza from Domino's. But that does sound good. Birria pizza. Rose said, I'm also not a big fan of tres leches.
Okay, now he wants to fight.
Whoa, bro. Whoa, slow down.
I could forgive the carrot cake, because I know a lot of people don't like that. But tres leches, really?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Really?
All right, guys. So we're about to play Incoherent. So this is the game. Sorry. I want you guys to be able to see that. There you go. And so this game comes with a variety of cards. And each card... Let me see if I could find one that's not super inappropriate. Screw it, I'll do this one. So, like, this card, if you guys can see, says, and you guys can try to say that to yourself. It's kind of hard to see. It's probably because of the light.
That's right there.
So you would be like, okay, keg, reflux, keg. So basically, you're supposed to be able to put it together that it says gag reflex. So this is just one of the cards. So what I'm going to do is I'll do my best to show you guys the card, and I'll show you the answer. And then I'll show you the card. And then I'll show Grace the card, and she has to try to answer before this timer finishes. And so what we've tried to do is, I think what I'm going to try to do, and what I want Grace to do, is to pick like 3 to 5 cards to have them ready already. So just in case, you know, and I move on to the next one, we can go real quick. So yeah, so gag reflex should be kind of a little bit of an insight into how crazy these cards can get. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So who wants to go first? Should we do paper, rock, scissors?
Yeah.
All right, so whoever wins paper, rock, scissors is going to go first.
Okay.
Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Yay! I get to go first. So that means you have to pick out about 3 or 4 cards. And here, these, and each one of these cards are marked with a different color. So each one of the color, like some of them could be very intense adult orientated. Some of them could just be straight up funny, like just different things. So that's why this gets pretty creative. See, she's like, not that one, because she doesn't want to be too crazy.
Okay, I'll do one of these. Not bad.
Rose said, sorry, Grace, but we still love you guys. Still love you too.
We love you too, Ro. I was just kidding.
Kuzi said, oh, I see. Yep, it's going to be interesting. That stuff, you got to squint with your ears to hear it. Vanessa said, oh, okay, I see. Paula said, it's too late to make the brain thing. Don't worry. You guys can try to figure it out, but I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to show you guys like both sides. I'm going to show you the answer, and then that way you guys can see what Grace is supposed to be saying. In this case, it's going to be me. So what I'll do is I'll like put my eyes down. If you need to go into the other cards, okay. Like if it's just too intense, and thank you guys so much for joining. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. We're about to play Incohearent. We're at 28 likes, guys. We're about 22 likes away from our like goal. 22 likes away. I know you guys can get us there. We know you guys can get us there. We love you guys so much. Thank you for joining for FriYay. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think so far of this live. If you're having a good time. Let us know what you think about HHN, some of those mazes. And let us know what you think about Incoherent.
I like some of these I'm reading. I wish I could just play it with you.
I mean, maybe one day we can do a now that we're having memberships.
Yeah.
Now that we're having memberships, we might have to do a members only.
Yeah.
After kind of, I guess you can call it after dark. Shout out to Carla and Kiko, but no, something like, how do I say it?
Adults only. Yeah,
I guess so, because we would just want to make sure that if we do it through memberships, I think it would help make sure that it's adults only. So, but yeah, so
okay, I picked some out. I mean, if perfect. You want to do that too, like
so I'll pick some out. Well, okay, maybe I'll grab different ones because I know that you probably have already seen these. Let's see. You want to read that?
Paper, rock, scissors. We probably lose because we good at rock, paper, scissors. What the heck? Okay.
Oh.
Did we do it backwards? Is that why they're trying to mock us? Whatever. Gio still won. It's fine, guys. It's fine.
What?
Because we said paper, rock, scissors and not rock, paper, scissors.
Paper, rock, scissors. Oh, so is that wrong? What? I've grown up saying paper, rock, scissors.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
No, hell no.
Even I didn't catch it.
No, hell no. I refuse. I'm original. I'm just original, all right? I'm just original.
That's like singing the alphabet B, C, E, F, G.
Well, I mean, considering it's not the alphabet, I don't think it's quite the same. But I see your point. It is. It's a Fresno thing. You guys never been to Fresno? You don't know. How'd you know? Weirdos. It's Southern California weirdos.
Oh my God. You don't need to take it that far.
Whatever. Whatever.
Why are you yelling at me?
All right, let's play.
All right, so you have to give me the timer because, wait, are you giving them to me first or I'm showing them to you first?
No, these are for me, for you.
I know. But that's what
But you're going to show, okay. And then so you show them to the,
all right.
Practice showing one to the camera first because I want you to.
Okay. This is what.
Does that work?
This is what he's going to read, and this is what it says.
Can you see that they can see it? Do you need me to turn off the like ring light? You think that would help?
No.
Oh, I already saw it.
Well, I won't read that one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, no, I already showed them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. So,
well, you're going to show them the next one, right?
Yeah, I'm going to show them the next one. Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm going to flip the timer over. This is what he's going to read, and then this is what it says.
You should have waited to flip the timer.
All right.
Pijimoshi. Pijimoshi. Peach emoji.
Yeah. Good job.
More peach emoji. Peaches.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, go ahead. Keep an eye on the timer.
All right. Go ahead.
Heckplant emoji. Eggplant emoji. Go ahead. I think stop time. Even if the timer runs out, I'll still try to guess it.
Okay, go ahead.
Sheetinkonas. Sheetinkon. Yes. Sheetinkonotes. Si no te conoces?
No.
Sheetinkon.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
Don't get caught.
Sheet. Sheetinkonas. Shitting.
No.
Oop. Okay. Sheetinkonat. I don't know.
Yes, that's it. No, just kidding.
Show them to them again what I'm reading. Show them what I'm reading. The part that I'm reading. Just that. Why do you think I keep saying that? All right, I'm gonna try it again. One more time. If not,
there's another hint. It says, "What do you do in all of your online classes?"
She.
See why I say Gio's amazing at this game?
Cheating. Coconut.
Cheating on a test.
How the heck is this cheating on test?
Cheating on a test.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
my gosh. Is this dang ring light that's just
cheating on a test.
Good night, I like puppies. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
All right, it's my turn now.
It's not easy. All right. Because he said doing what on a what? Rose said, this is a family show, Gio. Oops. All right. So I'll show them first and then
put the timer. Okay. Sounds fair enough.
Okay. So this is what it says, and this is what she's going to be reading. So once again, all right, I'm going to start the timer. All right. Go.
All right. Pass, touch, ain't? Pass the joint?
Yep. You got that one pretty quick. Huh. Interesting. All right, okay. Close your eyes. So this is what she's going to be looking at. And this is what it... oh my gosh. And this is what it says. Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Moan cheese? Mo and cheese. Munchies.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay.
There you go. This is what it is, and this is what she's going to read. All right, go ahead.
Shotgun ink pear. Shotgun ink pear.
This is the last one because your timer already ran
out. Give me a hint.
The hint is quick drink.
Shotgun a beer.
Yep. Wow, babe. You're like, that's the joint. Shotgun a beer. I got the munchies. Yeah. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. It's just a game. Just kidding. But, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Kuzi said, Grace got that a little too quick. Game Life said, this game is funny. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoy it. We wanted to play this again. We played this 2 times before. And each time it's always a really good time. And it's funny because this time I'm playing and I haven't been drinking.
Oh my gosh, now everybody thinks that. I have the munchies now.
Pass the joints and munchies grab us fast, Grace. That's what I was saying. I'm like, dang, babe.
He's the one who picked the cards, guys.
Wow,
Remember.
babe. I picked them for a week. No,
Oh my God, Angel. Oh my gosh.
No.
No. We're just foodies.
No, I sense the theme with those cards.
Yeah, he's the one who picked them out first.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put these to the side now. Okay, have you picked more cards?
I have some right here still.
Okay.
So go ahead and close your eyes.
Yeah, and remember, don't forget about some after.
I won't flip it till I...
Oh, and then put it like, let me show you kind of how it worked for me. Look, when I did this, look how much better it looked.
Okay.
So just put like your...
Okay. This one. And then hopefully you guys can do that.
Just try to like put your hand like right.
I know. It's just when I flip it behind. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Subil the D. Subil the D. Subil the D. Subil the D? Hint.
Drama.
Subil the D. I don't know. Is there another hint?
A cooler way to say share the gossip.
Spill the tea.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love you, babe.
Good night, Eddie. Good night, Eddie Cadillo. Thank you for joining us, Eddie. Thank you.
All right. So let me show them what you're doing. Hopefully this looks better. Okay, that one looks better. All right. Go ahead.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Good job,
yeah, peer pressure. Gracie Hex. Great sex?
No. That's not what it says.
Gracie Hex. Gracie X. Gracie X. Oh, can you?
Old partner.
Old partner? Gray sex?
Gray sex? You're close.
Really? Oh my gosh. Another hint if there is any other hint.
When they show up at the same places as you at the same time for the past month.
I don't know.
Crazy X.
Crazy X. Oh my gosh.
You were just like determined that it was sex.
Great sex? Crazy sex. Some sort of sex. I don't know. All right. Let me pick out some more cards. Okay. Let me pick out some more cards. Are these the ones that you put to the side? Or? No, these are the ones on.
Those were, yeah. Those were just.
Okay, I got these. We gotta switch them. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think I have enough cards for. So I got some that were not too vulgar too. So a little mixture. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm. All right, let me know when to close my eyes.
Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. So this is what she's gonna see, but this is what she needs to figure out. All right, ready, set, go.
Fairykin to sheets. Fairykin to sheets. Fairykin to sheets. Freaking the sheets?
What the heck? You went from fur taking sheet to freaking the sheets?
That's the only one that made sense.
All right. And this is what she's gonna try to guess. All right, go ahead.
I'll hike, pick, put, send, egg, and oh wait, what? I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh my God. Vanessa put a ghost in a bed. Oh my gosh.
Casper in the sheep.
All right. This is the next one. This is what she reads. This is what she's trying to guess. All right, go ahead.
Hey, raid hose. Hey, raid hose.
Say loud.
Hey, Rados. Hey, read hose. Doritos?
It's something you shouldn't Google. That's literally what it says.
Something you should. I don't know.
Feet fur.
What?
Feet fur.
Feet fur. Yeah, feet fur. Hey, read hose. Hey, read hose.
You like are saying it. It's so funny. You give up? Let me know when you
Hey,
go.
read hose.
Think feet fur.
What? Feet fur? Boots with the fur? Hairy toes? What the heck?
You're like literally saying it. You're like Heritos. Heritos. Feet fur. Yeah, feet fur. What the heck? Feet fur.
Feet fur. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry,
you got cards?
Yeah.
Oh, you got cards. I'm on.
Some hobbit feet. Because he said. All right, guys. This is what he's gonna see. This is what it's supposed to say. Hopefully, you guys can read it. All right, babe.
His cat tin out in her ear. His cat tin out in her ear.
Say it a little faster.
His cat in her ear. His cat in her ear.
No.
His cat tin out. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
So take off all again. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna show the card. This is what he's gonna read. And this is what it's supposed to say. Okay, go ahead, Ben.
Group message. Group message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I might get to the fourth card if Grace.
Okay, Ben.
Do and dull. Do and dull. Do and tool. Oh my gosh. Do and dull. Can you give me a hint?
Seconds after microwaving a bag of popcorn.
Do not. What?
Seconds after microwaving a bag of popcorn.
Can you give me another hint?
Netflix. I gave you the better hint.
And chill? Nah, I don't know.
Too hot to handle.
Oh, I was never going to get that. Game Night said dead. This is great. So happy you guys are enjoying it. Oh, man, this is a trip. Have you played the one where you read it to your teammate? No.
I don't think so.
Are we able to do that? No, huh? Well, it wouldn't make sense, huh? It wouldn't make sense with the way that the game is played.
Yeah, I don't remember if this was a...
Rose said, get.
I don't remember if you can play more than 2 players.
No, I think you can play with multiple players, but I think you, this is not, like she said, the one where you read it. Yeah, where you read it. So that's it. Yeah. All right. Ready?
Yes, I will just close my eyes when you read it.
This is the word or words. There you go. All right.
I need a nap.
That one was quick. I knew she would get that one really, really quick. I was like, oh yeah, she's gonna get that one really quick. All right. Don't look.
Sorry.
So this is what she'll be reading, and then this is what. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Sulfur fogs. Sulfur fogs. Silver fox. Silver fox?
Yeah. All right. So, all right, and then there you go. Okay, go ahead.
Kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness.
Yep. Good job, babe.
Mm.
All right. All right.
Jumping gun tub hand wagon. Jump in the something wagon. Jumping gun tub.
Being a follower.
Jumping on the bandwagon.
Jumping on the bandwagon. Good job, babe. Good job. All right. Awesome. Kuzi said we all need a nap.
We do.
All right. You need to pick out more cards?
Yeah,
I need to pick out more cards too, so.
Okay.
Man, some of these are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when we have our members only live, we're going to play this. I promise you guys. Because this is some members only stuff right here. Oh, snap. Okay, I think I have enough. I got the naughty ones. I don't care. They're funny.
Okay. Was it my turn to show you cards, right?
I think so.
Okay. Let me flip some. Hold on.
Mia said, okay, I'm back. I've been listening with my AirPod this whole time, though. I couldn't stop laughing. Mia, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you always. We hope we're not getting too crazy. Members only, uncensored. Exactly. We'll set it up. It's coming. All right.
All right.
Oh, wait.
So,
no,
wait, I'm going to show the card and you're going to guess. Okay. All right, baby, go. Go, baby.
Pina colada. Pina colada. Yay.
Okay. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Careers.
Oh, sorry. Show me.
All right, go ahead, babe.
Mel's dripper. Oh, Mel stripper. Yes. I should have purposefully been like Mel's drip. I don't know.
Ready? Okay.
Room and coat. Remanded coat.
Yes, babe.
Okay, hint.
Classic combo.
Rum and Coke.
Yeah.
Oh, I love me some rum and Coke.
Are you ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jello shots. Oh, snap. Do you remember last time we took Jello shots?
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, shout out to Javier and Celeste. It was at Javier's birthday party. Such a good time. All right. Let's see what the chat is saying. Gio got that one way too fast.
Sure did.
That used to be my job, bro. That's what I did for a living, Kuzi. That's how I made money.
No, it's not.
Dark times.
Dark times. You made it seem like it was the best times.
Shallow shots. All right, you ready, babe?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me. All right, so this is what she's gonna have to figure out. And this is what she's going to be reading. All right, I'm going to show you the answer. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Calm heat tea. Calm heated tea. Calm heated tea. Calm heated tea. Community? Calm heated tea.
It's Darth Vader's last words.
Mind me, fellas. Just kidding. Can I skip?
The last hint is labeled father.
Call me daddy. Oh,
all right,
my God. I'm sorry, babe.
Oh my God. So this is what she needs to read. All right. Darth Vader's last words, I know, right?
Heated tank with ID. Heated tank with ID? What? Heated tank with ID?
And she said I was bad at this, by the way.
How dare you?
Stop stalling. Look at the time.
What's the hint?
The hint is one time.
Hit it and quit it?
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
all right.
boy. Call me daddy? You sure about that? I thought he did. I could have sworn he did.
He said, "Take my helmet off, Luke. Call me daddy." I want to see you with my eyes, with my own eyes, as you call me daddy.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
I can't. Honestly, it's too much. It's too much for me.
Oh my God, it got hot in here again, guys.
Do you want me to turn down the?
You can. Oh my gosh.
I can't. Oh man. Oh my God. There's already 74 in here. We'll turn off the fan.
Yeah. Paul's all breathe, Gio, breathe. Oh man. Oh, that was too much.
Whose turn was it?
Oh, it's my turn to show you cards. Raul.
It's probably the Star Wars joke. Have you guys ever seen the movie Zack and Mary Make a Porno? Honestly, that joke hits even better when you've seen that movie before.
I love that movie.
Luke, I am your daddy. Call me daddy. I am your daddy. You must call me daddy now. All right.
Oh,
so
man. I'm ready.
I have to read, right?
No, I'm read. Yeah, I'm showing you the cards.
Okay.
All right, babe. Go ahead.
Poppin' bottles.
Yay! All right, ready for the next one? Okay, baby.
Happy war. Can I have a hint?
When the least appetizing foods and drinks are sold at a steep discount to clear up kitchen space.
Oh my gosh.
A joyous time.
Appetizers?
A joyous time.
Happy hour. I give up.
Happy hour.
Oh my gosh. The Jar Jar.
Happy hour.
Happy Jar Jar with a Jar Jar.
Okay, babe.
Hangover cure.
Yay. Okay.
Furry wife.
Furry Furry wife, yes.
That's what it says, furry Wi-Fi.
I'm your furry wife.
Furry Wi-Fi?
Yeah, free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. I didn't know. You gave it to me because I had said furry Wi-Fi. I hadn't even guessed it yet. Thank you. Yes. Tricked you.
Well, it sounded like you said free Wi-Fi.
Oh, and that's it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to grab a couple more. Yeah, I'll mix them in with the blue ones. Where are the blue ones at? These blue ones are also always really good too. Here, I'll give you a couple of these just in case. Oh, you have some blue ones over there too.
But they're not appropriate for the stream.
Some of these are just so dumb. Furry wife.
It's me, I'm your furry wife.
Okay. It's your turn to read, right?
Yes, so I have to cover my eyes.
Okay. Okay, guys. Check it out. That's the answer. That's what she's going to read. All right. Go ahead, babe.
Hot tub boxing. Hot boxing.
See, she got that really quick, huh, guys? Really quick.
Oh, boy.
All right, the next one. That's the answer. There you go. Okay, babe.
Lace underwear. Lace underwear. Ladies' underwear?
No.
Lace underwear. Lace underwear. Lace underwear.
Yep. All right. All right. All right.
Hepping and ting. Heppating. Heppe and ding. Happy ending.
And that's time. Good job, babe. Good job.
Yeah, I got them all right. Crazy.
All the good ones.
You're the one who picked them out. Now
you said that you were gonna get the other one.
Oh my gosh.
I know. We're just joking, guys. We're definitely over 18. We're definitely over 21. It's just a game, just for fun. Trying to keep it as PG-13 as possible. It's just for fun, guys. It's just for fun. All right. Let's see.
Okay.
One more round?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Let's see how Julia does with this one. All right, go, babe.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
All right. 11/11, make a wish, guys. All right. Go ahead, babe.
Read Solo Cup. Read Solo Cup. Red Solo Cup.
Yay! Okay, babe.
Day drinking.
Yay!
Dang.
Wow,
I
you're
guess.
doing good, babe. All right, babe.
Spin tub ball out all. Spin the bottle.
Yay! Oh my
Dang,
God,
how much
wow.
have I gotten?
Dang, that coffee really helped you out tonight.
Trying to call me stupid.
Yes.
Fizz dub humbing. Fist pumping.
Yay!
And that's time. That's time. Guys, that
Let's
was...
see how many you got.
Yeah, actually, that's a good one. Like, let me...
1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, it's kind of hard because I think I mixed some of the ones.
that round.
In that round?
Yeah. Total, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's kind of hard because I mixed mine up.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You got 19, right?
Snoop Geo over here. Yeah, honestly, I mixed up the ones that you got wrong with the ones that you got right. That's on my end. That's Let's see. 1111 Make-A-Wish.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa said, these are too funny. Vanessa, I'm telling you, the other ones that we couldn't pick out were a trip. Like, I was like, whoa, okay. So, yeah, this was definitely very, very fun. But, yeah, I can't wait till we can maybe delve into some of those crazier cards because they're going to be ecstatic. But, honestly, like, we still wanted to play. There's still so much funny cards that we can use and bring up and just have a good time. So, but you know what? It's always like literally we always laugh so hard when we play, and we've never had a chance to play with anybody else, which is crazy. We just do it here on the live, really, with you guys. So it's always a good time. We hope to do it again very, very soon, and I hope to hopefully if we can find another game that we can do on the live stream. I think the biggest thing is we want it to just be fun. Like, as long as it's a fun game, we'll play it on the live stream. If it's just going to be something, probably won't, But this one has always, like I said, for a while, I was looking through, like, the thumbnails just today to see. And, yeah, it had been a while since we first played it. But, God, every time, it's been such a great time, So let me separate these. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Dee said that was too funny. It was awesome. Honestly, like you guys. Obviously, I like to laugh, but I laugh on a different level when we play this game. Like, it just kills me, especially because I love to make Grace cringe. Like, I love to get her to be like, oh, when I get one of those cards.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just
not
makes
just
it even better.
For the stream, it's for real life too.
Yeah, guys. So I would highly suggest run out and get this game. It's not that expensive, from what I remember.
And there's even a family version of it too.
Yeah,
so
and then
we play with your kids if you have kids.
Exactly. There's also What the Meme, which is another game that we have that we might be able to play one day, but it's a little harder. But I think that one's actually really great as well because remember, people have to pick who had the better meme.
Yeah, so maybe we could.
I think that would be perfect. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can do that one next time. Excuse me. On either next week's, are we going live next week? So here's kind of the inside scoop. Since we're winding down for tonight, we're gonna call it very, very soon here. Probably like around 3 hours, maybe a little less. But the plan for next week, guys, is we're gonna celebrate Grace. So obviously starting with Sunday, it's Father's Day, so we'll have a good time. I don't know if we're gonna be going to Universal like we wanted to, but if we do, we're gonna hopefully bring you guys a little bit of content. But more than that, we're just gonna try to enjoy our time. You guys know we try to make the best of it. Try to do a little bit of everything. Enjoy our time, but also try to bring you the best content that we can bring, because that's really what we can do is just give you the best. We're gonna be going to Disneyland. So we'll be going to Disneyland on Wednesday. We'll be there on Thursday. So we're actually driving out Wednesday. So we're trying to take it easy this week. We really are, because we're driving out Wednesday. We're going to do the park, spend the night, go back to the park the next day, do it until probably the evening, and then drive all the way home. So just to kind of just to make it worth it to just to go. But we're going to celebrate Grace's birthday there. We're going to have such a great time. I hope that, I can give her plenty of good times, hopefully some surprises, so that way she can just have the best birthday ever. I really, truly believe that there's no greater person in my life besides her and my mom. There really is, and the only reason I even throw my mom in there, and Grace knows exactly why I throw my mom in there, is because my mom has been my rock since I was a little baby, and ever since we got married, Grace has been my rock as well. So all I want to do is give her everything that she couldn't have maybe earlier in our relationship, which is kind of funny to say because we've been talking about that, how you start relationships off, it's not easy all the time. But I'm hoping that this week can just be like a week that she remembers in a good, positive way. Like, she's just like, oh man, this week was just awesome. It was so much fun. We had so much fun, so I just really, really, I love her so much. I just hope that we can have such a great time this week. So as far as going live on next Friday, just depends on our Disney hangover. Because since we are coming back Thursday night, we're not sure if we're going to be able to go live on Friday. I want to, but I'll be honest with you. Driving back Thursday, I don't see us going live on Friday. Possibly Saturday for a Saturday stream. So we'll keep you guys in tune for that. If not, there's always that chance we might go live either on Monday or on Wednesday of next week. But it's not for not Wednesday. Sorry. Yes.
Monday. Most likely Monday.
Yes, but we'll let you guys know for sure. We want to make sure that we have something really fun lined up for Monday when we go live, so that way we just have a good time. We know it's the start of a lot of your guys' work week, a lot of your guys' week in general, so we want to make sure that we kick it off in the most positive way possible. But let me go ahead and go back into the chat. They had a version of that at Five Below, but it sells out pretty fast. I'm not surprised at all. It's a fun game.
It's a fun game.
And even this one, I think it's less than $15. It's like probably like 12, 13, 14 bucks, something like that. It wasn't that expensive. Kuzi said, this is a great stream game. We agree. We agree, friend. Thank you so much. And we're so happy that you guys agree as well. He said, score was probably Grace 100 Geo7. Hey, dude, I came back up like that last round. You saw me. You saw me.
This time.
You saw me. Grace week after Father's Day. Of course, of course. We're going to have such a great week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like my birthday week.
Mia said, I got Incohearent from Five Below. They had lots of card games. Oh, you have it, Mia? Awesome. More food reviews. Exactly. That's what we're always looking at doing, more food reviews. So we had mentioned it earlier. I'm not sure if you're here, Paulo, but we went to an awesome Japanese garden, and that vlog will be coming out either tomorrow or Sunday. Tomorrow we have a very special birthday party to go to. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it out before that. So if I can't get it out before that, forgive us. We'll have it out on Sunday, and you guys will get a chance to see a really cool part of our community where we are from. I know a lot of times a lot of people ask us, where are you guys from? Like, are you guys from LA? Are you guys and there's been people who just legit thought we're from LA, and there's nothing wrong with that because obviously we love LA. We love Southern California, but we're from the Central Valley. We're very, very happy to be from here. And so what we want to do is just want to show you more to this area than maybe what you've seen. You know, like we know that there's a lot of orange groves, a lot of different things like that, but there's really cool things to do out here as well. Mia said, happy early Father's Day to all the dads out there and awesome father figures. Yes, we agree, Mia. We agree. Raul the doctor said, I miss Disneyland. You know what, man? We miss Disneyland, and it's been about almost a month for us now, huh? Yeah.
Yes, it has.
And honestly, I know a lot of people would be like, how do you miss Disneyland? You went last month and blah, blah. I think when you do get into the habit of going, or you get a chance to go more often, you miss it. Like, you're going to miss it because it's kind of like, oh, man, we go and we find value in some of the little things, like just to get a churro. Literally just to be able to go to Disneyland, just to get a churro. Now, granted, we don't live near enough to like be able to just do that, but those little things really make us happy. So, yeah, we miss it, Tim. Mia said, yay, I hope you have lots of fun for your birthday, Grace.
Thank you, Mia. That's sweet.
Grace 100 Geo 8 with an asterisk. I don't know what the asterisk, does that mean that it's not legit? Does that mean that's illegitimate 8? Are you trying to say that it's really a 7 and that you gave me a pity 8? No, that's not cool, Kuzi. That's not cool. Can't wait to hear about your trip. I think we're gonna have such a great time. Like I said, I'm trying my best to make it a great time for Grace. The one thing I gotta figure out is because she wants a cheesecake. I think that's gonna either be before or after. Yeah. But I want to know. I'm trying to think. And what do you guys think? What's a good idea? If you guys know any desserts, you can hit us up on here or send us a message. Oh my god! You can hit us up on here or send us a message on Instagram. But what would be a good dessert for Grace to have on her birthday at Disneyland?
I've been thinking about it. I'll have to do my own research.
I want to get her something contained, like, you know, either like a cupcake or like a slice of cake, or what is your favorite dessert? What you would think like, hey, if I'm going for my birthday, that's what I want to blow my candles out on. So one thing is we cannot take candles, but, you know, we'll sing for her and all that. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for awesome desserts. What's up, Ellie?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Ellie. She said, hi, friends. So sorry I'm late, but with my in-laws in town, it's been a little busy around here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Ellie. And you know what? We said it last week. We'll say it again. You know, you're never too late. You come in, you say hello. Even if we're signing off, it's never too late. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate all of you guys. We don't ever want you guys to feel bad if you guys cannot be here. on a particular night. We completely understand because we are parents. We are humans. We're humans. Sometimes we just have things going on, whether you're a parent or not. You know, you have things going on. So, but just know this for a fact, and I am telling you from the bottom of our hearts, both our hearts, that we appreciate like every single second, every single like that you guys press, every time that you guys just even click on a video, whether you decide to subscribe or not. Like if you're watching right now, we appreciate it like immensely. It makes our heart so full, and it just keeps us going because we know that we have so much more to offer you guys. And so thank you guys so much every single night from the bottom of our hearts. Mia said, I miss Disneyland too.
Sorry,
Mia. Yeah, it's time, you know, and I know for you it's I think she said she's blocked out right now.
Till August.
Yeah, and I get that feeling too. I'm like, oh, it's time to go. But you know, obviously, we've been kind of fortunate that you know we were able to get the Believe key. But yeah, I mean, at one point we were thinking we were probably going to get the Enchant key. It just worked out that we can get the Believe. But if not, we'd be blacked out right now too. And you know, at the very least, you guys get a chance to go afterwards, which is really great. D said, I missed Disneyland too. I'm blocked out till August. I know, you know, and last year I remember being at the past member takeover, and a lot of our friends were saying the same thing. Like, and at that time we didn't have a key, and so you know they were really bummed out because they couldn't go. But you know, I know that time's gonna go by quick. It just at the end of the day, let's just look at it this way: it's hot, so at least you won't have to be out there in the heat. These are some of the games, just real quick before I move on and keep talking. These are some of the games that are shown in the Incohearent pack. So it's kind of hard to see, guys. I'm sorry. If you guys want, I can always send you a picture on Instagram or post it on Instagram. But these are some of the games that they have. One's called For the Girls. This one, Incoherent. Another one is called New Phone Hootis. Mm-hmm. There's What Do You Mean, which is very similar to the one that we have. There's Live, Laugh, Lose. So it says compete to make your friends laugh using only the world's corniest jokes. There's Let's Get Deep, Friends Edition. That sounds like it's going to be awesome. I think we might have to get that one. Let's see. We have Hot Takes. Let's see. The Party Game or Spicy Opinions. Ooh. Oh. Let's see. Let's Get Deep and Stir the Pot. Did we say hi again to Bacon?
Possibly.
Bacon, if we didn't say hi, what's up, Bacon? I don't know. Bacon said chimichanga is a dessert, I think. So yeah, we might have to do that. Paula said LOL pity 8. Yep, that's what it was. It felt like a pity 8.
He changed his score again.
It felt like one.
He said minus 10 points for arguing with the scorekeeper.
Freaking Bacon, honestly. This is the first time I've been called. I know, I just called him Bacon right now. Whatever, Bacon. Where did you read that one?
It's above Bacon's chimichanga comment.
Minus 10 points for Gio for arguing with the scorekeeper. Come on! Come on! Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're nearing hour 3. We're going to be calling it a night very, very soon here. But before we sign off, try to get us to those 50 likes. I know we can do it. I believe in you guys. If you guys are watching the replay, make sure you guys are hitting that like button so that way we get to those 50 likes. We get to those 50 likes, we're going to be like, we might even do a backflip. Who knows? We'll film it.
I can do a backflip. I'm not doing a backflip.
We'll film Grace doing a backflip.
No.
Did you hear her?
Nope. I will not.
Let's see. Gotta wake up early. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Dean. Thank you so much for being with us. Happy Friday.
Weekend.
Mia said, when I can go back to Disneyland, I'm going to try doing solo trips. I've always wanted to. You know what? Do it.
Is it okay if I make a funny break?
Yeah. Probably when you get back, we'll probably start wrapping it up. But no, honestly, it's hard for me to imagine doing a solo trip for a lot of different reasons. But I mean, you know what? Like, if that's something you've been wanting to do, I think that would be so much fun because the way I look at it is you can take it all at your own pace. So if you want to spend a lot of time in one area and you don't want to have to like leave because somebody else wants to go somewhere else or for whatever reason, right? I think it's an awesome idea. So yeah, I would say by all means, I think that's an amazing idea. You should definitely do that. Raul said, Mia, solo trips are great. Yeah. So I've never had like a solo trip to Disney or uni, but I think what might happen in the future is just me and Dominic. So I know, like, shout out to Bacon. Him and his daughter are always together. They go to the theme parks a lot. Sometimes they just go on their own. So that's kind of one thing that I've wanted to do with Dominic. It's a little harder because, you know, we don't live nearby, but hopefully in the near future, we'll do that. We'll do that together. And then also with Avery, I would love to do that with Avery. So, you know, there's different ways of enjoying the theme parks, which I think that's the best part about it. You can literally go on a date, or you can just go hang out with your friends. Like, I've been, you know, with some of you guys, you know, obviously we've hung out at the bar at Harry Potter's, you know, like just had Long Island's, and it's just fun. You know, we always find a way to make it a good time, a really, really good time. But honestly, you guys always, yeah, you guys know how we are. We like to have a great time. And so I'm going to wait for Grace to come back, and then we'll like start wrapping it up in a second. Yeah, I've been wanting to take my art supplies and draw at Disneyland, but never have time since I go with family. Yeah. I mean, I could see how that would be so relaxing. That would be such a fun time. You know, and I'm envious. I wish I could draw. I wish I could paint. That's such an awesome skill to have. It really, really is. And so I always encourage, like Dominic started doing like comic books like a couple years ago. Like, and I thought that was so dope. He did one with me in it as a main character, and it was awesome. He did a really great job with it. A really, really great job. I've never done a solo trip either, Mia. I'm scared to be alone. Really, Bacon? You've never gone to either uni or Disneyland by yourself? Interesting. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I know that there's content creators, obviously, that go do the park on their own to try to get the updates and just try to vlog. Completely understandable. But I've never, I don't know. I wonder if people just ever just go by themselves and just chill. Bacon said, "Nope, always have someone with me." Makes sense, dude. You're such a outgoing dude that I can't even imagine. Even if you were to go by yourself, you'd probably end up like meeting somebody. Hey, what's up? Like, I can imagine it. Game Life said, "I love solo trips." Yeah, I know. I think when we ran into you that one time, you were on a solo trip, right? So, yeah, I could definitely see, especially with the content creating stuff, how it would be nice to just kind of walk around with the gimbal, just kind of control everything. So yeah, I can see how that's awesome. Yeah. Let me get them Pringles though, Gio. Which ones? Bam. These are the cheddar ones. Pretty good. I don't stream the whole time. That's cool. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's good to kind of like get it out of the way, but yeah, it would be really nice to just walk around and like shop and like have something to eat. My first few times, I felt so weird. I can imagine. Honestly, that's why if you notice, I'm kind of like, huh, because I can't even really imagine like doing it. Real talk, like I can imagine like doing it if I live nearby to go like for like an hour. Oh, I'm gonna go do something real quick, like go pick something up at downtown Disney or whatever, right? But I can't imagine going and doing a solo trip because I have to drive from so far away that it's really like me planning a hotel room and doing all that. And I know that with Grace, like, come on, like if she did that without me, I would feel really bummed out. So I just can't really do that. I stayed quiet on the rides for a while. All right, cool. Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was getting that smell again. Ugh, it's weird.
All right, guys. All right, so I was just kind of waiting for Grace to get back so we can kind of start wrapping it up. But just want to say thank you as always. Definitely want to say early Happy Father's Day to all my fellow fathers out there. Bacon, everybody who I know.
Angel,
Jaycation, everybody, all you guys. There's a lot. But we just want to tell you, each and every one of you, Happy Father's Day. We hope you have a really, really great one. And trust me, moms are vitally important, but I think dads are very important as well.
You're biased.
I am biased a little bit, but I also am biased for moms as well, because I've had a great mom and I've had a great wife who does a great job as a mom. So, but yes.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
You are a good father. So, yes. He's a really good father.
So I appreciate that, and I appreciate all dads out there doing their thing. More than that, we just want to say once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. We had such a great time. Bacon said, "Happy Father's Day to my brother." To all pops out there. Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So once again, sorry. I know I always kind of trail off. I'm like but just want to thank you guys for coming in, spending the time with us. Honestly, we went live on Wednesday, and then to go live 2 days later and still have such a great time and so much to talk about with you guys, and you guys just give us that energy and we feed off of it. We really appreciate it. We really, really do. We're going to be hitting 1,000 subscribers very, very soon. So if you guys know anybody who likes this kind of content, likes to laugh, who likes travel stuff, who likes theme park adventures and all that great stuff, some really fun shorts, food reviews, all that good stuff, let them know about us. Just send them a link. They might like it. And they might subscribe, and they might end up in the chat as well. So, but we appreciate it. Anything that you wanted to say that I've forgotten or anything like that? Yes. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Yes, thank you, Vanessa.
That's so sweet, Vanessa. No, just obviously, yeah. Like, Gio is a really good dad, and he deserves to be celebrated. He kind of doesn't like celebrating Father's Day because I don't know, for some reason he's so weird about it, but like, I'm trying to give him the best day ever, whatever he wants, because he deserves it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. She always does a really excellent job of just making me feel very, very special. But once again, next week is Grace's birthday. We're going to be
Grace Week.
We're going to be having Grace Week.
Not Shark Week, Grace Week.
No, right? Exactly. But it's better. I like Grace Week. So we're going to be having really good time out in Southern California, celebrating her birthday here at home as well. Like I said, if we go live, it probably won't be until either Saturday for a Saturday stream. The earliest will be Monday for a Mix It Up Monday. So we have some ideas. If we're able to do it, we will post so that way you guys know. So that way you guys know, oh, okay, Jill and Grace are going to go live on Monday. But other than that, once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate everything that you guys do for us. We really, really appreciate it. All the comments, all the tagging, everything. We appreciate you guys vastly for it. And we hope that you guys have a really, really, really fun and safe weekend. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.